The Inner Sphere, year 3025. The secession wars still rage across the breadth of humanity. Technology spirals into decline, and the Battlemech is the king of the battlefield. Welcome, Mechwarriors, Great House Nobles, and Comstar Acolytes, to the Mercenaries Do, a Mechwarrior Destiny miniseries brought to you by Neon Lights Roleplay. I'm Foxy, your Thratcom XO, Maestro, and Liaison for tonight's contract. I hope your local HPG station is broadcasting comfortably and that you have a good seat. It certainly isn't over here. Be sure to slam the like button and the links popping up in your chat module on your cockpits right now to join the ranks of the Neon Lights Roleplay community. Before we go any further, let's introduce our illustrious Drake's Fangs. First up, specially requisitioned for the Star League Royal Division, it's Eggchan.
Oh shit, it's me again. Good to be back as River Sai. I don't know, I ain't
Glad
got
to have
shit.
you on board. Hey, listen, there's a lot of shit that's happening right now. Glad to have you back, River.
I drank a little tequila
Up next-
before this, so I'm here.
In the mood, hell yeah. Up next, built with an endo steel chassis, it's RJ.
If I recall correctly, also my armor is something fibrous. Hey everybody, I'm RJ! I'm just a teenage dirtbag. I'm playing Gary House, codename Goose. There's a yacht rock version on YouTube, and I'm vibing with it right now. I'll send it in chat.
Glad to have you rocking out with us, Goose. Up next, and speaking of which, with a recent refit to weight-saving ferrofibrous armor, it's Rainy Keys.
Hi, hello, my name is Rainy, or Rainy Keys. Tonight I will be playing the ever spunky, ever fighty, willing to rip people's throats out at a moment's notice, Herda Bancroft.
Glad to have you rearing to go, Herda.
Thank you.
And last but certainly very far from least, mounting a pair of extended range large lasers, it's Bailey.
I like that when you introduce me, everything is always like vaguely sexual. Anyways, I'm Bailey, or Skips is Ree, and I'll be playing Sierra Sa, which is our lovely River's wife. Call name Desert Heat, and I'm anxious about why we're stranded in the middle of a salt planet.
I'm sure everything's perfectly fine. Well, before we get started, friends, tonight, my higher ups have asked me to let you all at home know the Battletech universe is not a lighthearted one. Our mercs here have been prepped and briefed on what to expect and have configured to their own, but unfortunately, no such thing can be negotiated for you all in contract. Tonight's show may include sensitive content, Tonight's show may include sensitive content, such as general violence, death, mentions of unjust warfare, socio-political conflict, and personal loss. If any of those seem a bit too much for you, if the battle grid is a bit too hot, please feel free to change the tab, close stream, or otherwise step away from the broadcast, and the last trip home will be on station to get you X-filled. We hope to see you right back here in the future. With negotiations out of the way, let's drop right back into the action. Mercs, it's been about a full 2.5 weeks of doing the one thing military personnel do more than anybody else. Wait. After your brawl to secure the Star League cash, you, well, had some downtime. It'll be some time before you can get your mechs repaired and or refit with some of the advanced equipment you have on station here. Yao and Psyche and their Aztecs are working non-stop for everything they can. Camilla is on station trying to focus on things for refitting and resupplying your personnel with everything that she can. But that doesn't mean you've been lacking in good news. Sorry. The other bit of bad news I should mention is, of course, at the end of your encounter, for some reason, the local HPG went offline. Meaning, while local comm lines are still working, you can communicate with people on planet pretty easily, as much as you need to. Any transmission, any communication onto or headed to the planet or going off of it is stifled. Good luck figuring that out. Thankfully, it's not all bad news. About a halfway into this 2.5-week period, you were all woken up to a thunderous roar in the heavens that woke you from whatever bunk you were sleeping. Thankfully, as you managed to finally shake yourself out of your sleep and look out of the window, it ended up being a familiar painted spheroid shape descending on 6 individual plumes of flame. Seems like the techs have gotten the last trip home functional enough to actually have it mobile. Whether it's fueled enough to get a trip off planet yet is up to another story, but they were able to get it off of the cliff it was nestled into, back up into the air, and now landing in the middle of this canyon crevice your cache is located into, which means any loot you want to be taking out of here or anything else is going to be easy to load back up and get out of here before it's time to go. So, otherwise, why don't you tell me, friends? What have you been getting yourselves up to for the past couple of weeks? And more importantly, what are you up to right now?
I just want to say, Foxy, I was real concerned that you're going to be throwing some giant fantasy creature at us when you said roared from the heavens. And I was picturing fucking, what's his name from the Cardcaptor Sakura, the lion. And I was like, oh no!
No, don't you worry.
Karo.
That's
Yeah,
You wouldn't
Karo!
murder us.
No, this is the wrong campaign for that. I mean, what?
What?
Anyways.
I think for the first couple of days, people would find Goose outside just testing out like the small munition firearms inside of the cache. Like he set up a bunch of bottles on like a board outside and is just taking pot shots at it.
I think River would absolutely join you.
Yeah.
That seems like a great way to pass some of the time.
Yeah, absolutely. You too find that the cache is loaded to the brim with a large variety of Star League era small arms. Most of them are standard equipment that you all would find anywhere else in their sphere. Your typical ballistic rifles, laser rifles, and things like that are just common anywhere because, well, once you got a good thing that works, you don't need to change it for another couple hundred years. But you do find a couple of rare things. Handheld pulse lasers, at least one man-portable Gauss rifle, which you didn't think those were a thing. Ammo for it might be impossible to come by, but just kind of seeing one, you're either thinking, holy shit, I gotta make sure see what the thing shoots like, or holy shit, what is this thing gonna sell for? Or both. Could be both.
Or Daniel Lestos.
We could fire like one round at something, right?
It's a Gauss rifle, so while you don't have any of the standard munition possible, you could just
Find some rebar. Yeah.
Find some rebar.
Yeah.
Just hope for the best.
We just aim away from the ship, aim away from anything important.
Including your bodies.
Let me pull up a map real quick to see if there are any settlements nearby.
I mean, the one that we were at.
That was that direction.
Yeah,
So,
you go to the
Goose will
opposite direction.
spin.
Oh, opposite.
Yeah, the opposite direction.
I guess if you put like something in front of the mountain face and then shot at it, right? Those mountains sustained us shooting it with mech ammunition.
Yeah, but we're sort of like in a little divot, and I'm afraid that if we hit the
You
mountain
don't want to go
with something,
outside the divot.
That would be better to not risk an avalanche or anything like that. Or like
an avalanche in the divot.
Yeah. Maybe not. They just repaired the last trip home, right?
All right, fine. Yeah, but this will also extend the invitation to anyone else who wants to join in.
Funnily enough, Yao actually decides to take part in this as he sees you two like
Boys' night.
walking off with
Boys'
it,
night.
looks over and
Boys
just,
night.
oh, this I've gotta see. And like
Oh.
drops his tools for a while and just, I'm off ship for a bit.
So this actually kind of segues into what I wanted to do.
Oh.
I'm assuming because of the mechs that we fought that we're stripping those mechs as well, right? Like the pirates mechs?
Easily salvage. You could put those in base to be salvaged, no question. Or just keep them whole and salvage and sell them whole.
Yeah. The ones that aren't too badly damaged, yeah.
Mhm.
So we have to remove the people from them. While like Yao and Psyche are focused on that sort of thing, like the actual like mech part, Sarah will take the time to like remove the people and give them like proper burials in like a crude kind of off way. Like they were pirates, they weren't great people, but they don't deserve to just be like tossed
Well,
like garbage into
Sierra,
a place, you know?
I'll let you know how this works. Most of your burials are going to honestly be those tank crews, as while one of them went up in a ball, like the turret popped off and everything from an ammo cook-off, there's not enough of anybody in there left to be worth burying. The second one, however, suffered a much less grisly fate, and so there's a couple of bodies you can pull out of there to bury. As far as the mechs go, there's a couple you can manage to get. Capcan's Blackjack didn't explode or go critical, so it looks like you were able to, well, it actually seems like the eject seemed to function there. You find the module of his jump seat not too far outside of the base. You also find the body, so you wager he didn't survive whatever impact took him out of there.
Yeah.
For Cutlass, the Clint, it looks like he did also eject, but he didn't land anywhere nearby, so you assume if he was healthy enough to get up and fuck off somewhere, he's basically just not your problem anymore.
Yeah, I mean, Sierra's not gonna make it her problem. It's just she doesn't want people to be,
No, that's fine.
yeah, you know, treated so disrespectfully.
So then your last two would be Dredge and Papa Bear. Papa Bear's body was inside the cockpit of the Atlas, the same place Goose found him at after he checked it out through the battle. There's only about a left leg's worth of mech of Dredge, so safe to say you're not finding a pilot.
Yeah, I didn't. Yeah, I figured him. He exploded, so
Yeah. Ammo explosions will do that one, babe.
yeah. Sierra's not especially like religious or anything like that, so it's just like very, very bare basic kind of honoring. So yeah.
You find yourself back to our boy trip in just a moment, don't you worry. You find yourself given a bit of help, one, by just a couple of the other Aztecs and ship crew who are not doing too much and able to offer you a hand. But similarly, Brayden offers assistance.
I was gonna ask him if he wanted to assist me. Got this
well, what do you
unlocked.
know?
He seemed like an honorable guy.
Indeed. He's very, very happy to make sure that that an opponents who fought their fairest are given their proper due. Pirates are not.
Yeah. I feel like it's very like Jedi funeral style, you know, like big fancy pirate
Big old
situation.
pyre.
Yeah.
Mhm.
Yep. Okay.
All right. So while you're sitting there with Brayden, watching this pyre burn and sort of smoke cascade up and taking some time to kind of reflect on everything, it took you, took some time. Our boys are out there with their Gauss rifle. It's man portable, so it takes you a little bit to kind of figure out even how to operate the damn thing. River, you've used support equipment before. This isn't like your man portable mortar or your heavy machine gun. This is a whole different kind of beast. If you'd like, both of you can roll me some kind of support weapon or gunnery to see how well this goes.
I've got gunnery.
I like gunnery.
Yeah, I have gunnery. I don't have support anymore. I switched it for small arms.
Gunnery's fine for both of you then, please.
Let me find my dice.
Okay.
That's 2d6 plus the
Got
modifier,
it.
yes?
What's your bonus? Yep.
Okay.
Oh.
Oh, that's not too hot. That's a 10.
I got a 14.
So you're both setting up for this. You know, you're pressing buttons. You see a trigger clearly. It's got a trigger still, so you know that's what you're going to press to shoot the damn thing. And as you're calibrating, you hear a whine start building up in the coils, and it starts slowly heating itself up, and the coils start whirring to life, shuddering a little bit. River, you get a good handle on it with your bulk and kind of have yourself positioned behind it. Goose, you're dealing with trying to configure some of the firing pins and trying to see. And then that's what you recognize. You load the rebar you have built up in there, and Yao is sitting not too far behind you both, and just like, let me get this clear. You're going to fire an SLDF World Division Standard Pattern Gauss rifle with an old piece of busted rebar. You're aware of that, just for clarity. Gauss rifles fire a 14.5 cylinder specifically machined piece of nickel titanium, meant to be specifically machined to float in the way that it does.
Nerd.
Yeah, and this is like 14 and a quart in pure iron. That's about right, right?
Uh-huh.
You ever take the rest?
Back.
It's
And-
Goose like fucking Luke Skywalker with the lightsaber the first time, just looking into the barrel.
And Goose, you are literally just staring in, like you're looking into the barrel. You're looking down the barrel of this thing as the coils are heating up.
Oh
And
yeah,
you're
so something
like,
happening.
Okay, Goose, you're gonna want to move. It's getting
Something's
pretty.
happening.
A pin triggers. The Gauss rifle fires, and Goose, you're prepared to realize that you're gonna lose the better part of your face and upper body, probably. Except given that it's not firing a properly machined piece of nickel titanium, it's just a randomly piece of iron, it shoots backwards, blows the back part of the gun outwards, and blasts backwards into a side piece of mountain. It thankfully doesn't hit anybody or anything important. A giant cloud of dust and smoke does kick up from behind you guys, a good 100 or so feet. Yao just looks between you two quietly for a while, and eventually you do hear local comms go off. Attention all personnel. Putting a moratorium on all live fighting within the vicinity of the base or the ship, please. Thank you.
Copy.
My
Well,
God.
well,
Band.
Goose turns
guess that's
to
the end of that.
River. Don't worry, I know where to hide the body. He'll take the railgun from River.
My God.
Oh, Lord. Where are you taking it?
Well,
If I told you, I'd have to kill you.
Well, fair enough then.
You'd have to try.
Goose waddles away with the destroyed components of the railgun to bury them in the snow.
Yao, again, just nods his head between the two of you and looks over to you, River, and just... Well, at least you mercs keep it interesting.
Gotta find some way to pass the time.
Can't argue with that. Stop getting off the board with no pirates shooting at us.
Mm-hmm. You die of boredom without us.
I'd die of something either way.
I mean, ain't we all?
You're here. And that leaves us one last merc to check up on. Our dearest Miss Bancroft, where do you find yourself in the past 2 weeks of waiting?
Not going to lie, probably hovering around her sister, because, worried.
Fair enough. You'll find your sister in one of those sort of facility bays that were storing mechs. Actually has a couple of lift hoist cranes and otherwise welding jacks. It's going to make things like repairing and refitting far easier. And no matter how long you wait into those 2.5 weeks, you have not seen Psyche outside of that facility.
No. That's why she's checking in.
You find her in the midst of monitoring a machine that appears to be operating several different welding and lift cranes on what looks to be actually your Wolverine. It looks like it's mostly pulling off lots of its armor part. You can see the myomer bundle, like almost like artificial corded muscle, all under the frame of your mech as the cockpit module is lifted up entirely off of it. Weapons are being pulled off, armor being stripped away, and other fused and blasted plates that have been damaged in the last mission are being stripped away and sculpted. She's typing with one hand on one of the keyboards and swiping on touch pedal on another. But she looks over and just, hey.
Hey! You stopped to eat yet?
She thumbs her hand back. There is a crate of rations she seemed to have brought from the last trip home and just stuffed in a corner, and it's just been nomming away at whenever she gets hungry.
I mean, that's a fair enough answer. You okay in there?
She looks over. Well, you left me a lot of work. She points at the divot in your mech where your SRM rack used to be.
I mean, yeah. Sorry about that.
And more importantly, she points down some more. You could have died.
I know.
I understand that there are risks that come with this. It's not like I'm asking you to work a desk job. I would like you to exercise a bit more caution.
I'll see about that, but, you know, it's kind of hard to exercise caution when that caution might get anybody else on the team killed.
He kind of rolls her eyes a bit and just... I'd be mad at you. It should be. But it's not every day you run into an SLDF cache filled with technological wonders beyond the age anyone your age has seen. So I suppose we're at least partially even.
Sorry, it's no pulse laser.
She says, she kind of just like leans over at the Wolverine and just, it's not even about that. She takes a second to kind of step away from the screen. The crane still seemed to automate and still keep working on the Wolverine. And she kind of takes your hand and pulls you over to like in front of where the working cranes are and sits you down in front of it next to her. She kind of folds herself in somewhat. Ma and Dad used to tell me stories about the Star League. Myths and legends. Humanity technologically ascended. Spread out through the stars. United in peace. It all sounded impossible.
I remember. They used to tell me the same stories too.
I don't know. I can't stop thinking about how big all of this is. Functioning memory core could mean the rebirth technologies that haven't been around in generations. 200 years of session war could change because of what we've done. I don't know, doesn't it seem all just a little grandiose?
God, I gotta say, sis, you're the one to have the brains to worry about that. I've already compartmentalized it and shoved it away.
I'm not sure what I expected.
No, it is grandiose. It's a lot. But there's also going to be a huge target on our asses now because of it.
Exactly. Let's say House Liao gets their hands on the memory core. Like the AFFS won't know. I can't imagine we'd be welcome in Davian space. Then again, if we let Jayla leave with it, the same will happen for us in Confederation space. Say nothing if the Combine, the Free Worlds League, or the Commonwealth look at the hands on it. You give it to a periphery power, but then who knows what could happen.
That periphery power could be squashed like that, you know as well as I do.
Just feels like... It feels like we've made a monumentous step, but we don't have any say in how it all plays out.
Yeah, that's the one thing that rubs me a little bit wrong about how we got this deal made with Jayla. Not gonna lie. But I don't think there's anything we can do at this point.
Not with the HPG down, at least. Any word on that, by the way?
Still down. You'd have to ask Camilla.
Awful fucking twist of fate. We secure our location for the job, and all of a sudden we lose all contact. Or we just have to hold here for a month until the Rangers arrive, but... I don't know.
I don't think it's a twist
Something
of fate.
feels... wrong.
Like... Ugh. Really hate speaking old demons back into existence, but... God, this feels as bad as... when we lost Stinger. Or... when we lost the captain. And... the newbie.
Yeah. I pulled Ethel out of her cockpit when we recovered the Stinger. There was so little left of her.
At least there was something. So...
Yeah. Let's just keep our heads down. Only a few more weeks until the Rangers arrive, and then we're off this rock for good, and ideally a lot richer for it. Yeah?
Yeah. But... with the HPG down, how are they supposed to know we've actually got it secured? What if they don't come?
Well, if we're lucky, they're showing up anyway. But I suppose you're not wrong.
Liao doesn't seem like the type to send out their own dang armed forces to a place where their own folk got squashed. Just on a whim that they think the little merc force that they so begrudgingly hired actually did the job right.
Suppose we won't know till a month in. Maybe if they don't show up, we just leave.
Just leave and make things even worse with the Confederation.
Hey. Ever since we have to hold here for a month, we leave after that, we're not breaking it. I'll let that be Camilla's call, though.
Yeah, that's... Sis, I love you, but you are doing too much thinking on all that stuff.
Yeah, well,
not enough thinking about getting the mechs in order.
There's plenty of thinking about that, I'll have you know. And she pulls up a diagram. Frankly, if you're going to keep running in danger and eating autocan shells to the face, so you could use some help. So I've been working on something.
I figured you'd put that Starlink Starlink stuff to use. Especially since you just gave me the whole "you could have died" speech that you've always given.
Well, I'm sure Camilla will be very upset the fact that we have to bring a lot of armor and spare parts with us and for keeping you alive now. But, well,
I mean, isn't the rest of the team getting the same treatment? Why is it just me that she'd have to be worried about, eh?
can't say it's necessarily you she's just worried about. I think it's just... Just then pauses for a moment. I think she's just a little bit on edge. Maybe all of us are.
Well, considering the no good mercs that did all this to us is still out there rolling free. Sure, they're cut off from the mercenary board, but how in the big grand scheme of that things is any sort of punishment for what they've done, some sort of justice against, you know, murdering the captain and our other teammate. Minuscule,
I couldn't
honestly.
tell you.
But I don't blame her for jumping at shadows.
Well, regardless, keep myself busy working. Speaking of being busy, though, have you talked to her?
No, not really.
Then why are you here? Beat it.
Because I'm worried about you, dummy.
I have work to do, so beat it.
No, You're gonna
She
have to
doesn't
make
blink.
me.
She just stares at you.
You're gonna have to make me.
She smirks at you. Diary log, October 7th,
Oh,
3024. Met a really cute blonde at a bar randomly while we were on contract on Heretitis. I should have asked for her number, but I got kind of nervous. Maybe next time? I can keep going if you need me to.
how the fuck did you get into my personal logs?
Sibling warfare.
Fucking domed.
I'm sorry, but what was that about not taking AC rounds to the face? Cause
Friendly fire! Ow! Ouch! That one hurt! That one really hurt!
Oh, shit. He kind of looks at you again and says, so you're going, right?
Maybe. The chair is a paid actor, everybody. I'm not trying to make it fair.
She hits the switch on the side of her console. The door slides open and just have fun.
You and Sierra are the damn worst.
He smiles at you and goes back to her console and just, I'll be busy here, so if you need to find me later, make sure it's something important.
Oh, and caring about your welfare ain't important.
He says, well, you always do that. And kind of give you a soft, warm smile.
All right, and Herta just waves her off and I guess goes to go find Jayla. Maybe. We'll see. It's like she's avoiding her or something.
Good luck. So, with her to off to go take a visit to look at Jayla, we'll say that it's cresting not too far from what you all would consider usually like a standard rack time. Again, days are a bit shorter on this planet than Earth standard or Terran standard, or I believe any of your planets you're probably used to. And thus, it's already kind of cresting into a low evening night. You've still got time to stay awake and take care of anything you need to, do anything important. So, I want to check in with our other cast members here. Sierra, we can say at this point, it's, while maybe the embers of your pyre are still going and there's still smoke casting, it's definitely late enough you can, safely leave it to burn out and take care of it. Brayden might even stick around to watch it for a while and make sure it's okay. So you have the freedom to go and do whatever else you might feel like. Similarly, for our two weapons testers over there, after your excursion, you're also free to get about wherever you want. So, where do you all find yourselves?
We bring in the cowbell to bring the boys in to eat dinner.
Yeah, supper's on.
Yeah. I think I don't know if Sierra would talk about this in private with River first before we brought it to the rest of the crew or what, but Sierra is a little apprehensive about all the comms being down, what that means necessarily, especially since this is right after we found all of the important tech stuff. Yeah, our tech girly, what's her actual Jayla, is I'm assuming kind of like squirreled away, looking at all this stuff, right?
Yeah, she's been nonstop working at trying to decrypt the memory core.
Yeah, so everything feels a little like we're being left in the dark a little bit. So Sierra doesn't want to just like leave it to not do anything, you know.
Fair enough.
Yeah, so
if you want to have that combo with River, I'd say that's fine.
yeah, okay. So I guess like I imagine it's very much the getting ready for bed. So Sierra very much in a very long, fluffy robe, like see-through clear fluffy robe, like doing all of her before bed routine stuff.
Oh my god, it's the I murdered my husband robe.
Yeah, it's very much the frick. This is Oliver's and Company, the poodle scene.
Oh,
She's
Lord.
like getting ready for the day.
That's
oh my
my
god! Okay.
favorite song from that
I know.
entire movie.
I love her. Anyways, so I'm a little bit nervous about how we're exactly supposed to move forward because I don't feel very comfortable just sitting and waiting for a month. Can't hear you, Em, if you're talking.
I totally forgot. Whoopsies. I said, yeah, with no comms, it's an uncertain thing.
Well,
Did Camilla have any ideas about what could have happened?
I do want to talk to her about it, but you know Camilla's still kind of uncertain as to if she's taken on the role as captain or not since, you know, all of that kind of happened. So I don't know if she wants to just make the call or she's waiting for us to come to her with a decision, democratic-like.
That's fair. I just think it's unfortunate timing.
I feel like unfortunate is a bit of an understatement. I feel like convenient or maybe less than coincidental,
Mm-hmm.
you know?
Yes.
Well, I know that Yao and Psyche and Herda and everyone is a little bit focused on, you know, what we've picked up from underground on all of our fancy doodads. But I feel like nobody's really looking at the bigger picture of where we're going after this.
Well, I would think typically the bigger picture would be wherever our next contract takes us, but this
We have to
hasn't been a normal mission.
Yeah, we have to get paid for this one still, right?
Indeed.
Yeah.
Well, in a month's time we should be. Should House Leo come down from the skies, but with no comms, it's hard to say.
Well, that's sort of the other part of this, right? With the information that Jayla's found, it changes a lot for everybody in a lot of different ways. Are we putting our names on it? Are we not? Are we just giving it off to one of the houses? Are we making sure that it's equally controlled by numerous peoples, because you know whoever gets that, the game is changing.
Yep. Yeah.
Like,
The way I see it is, no matter who it goes to, it's gonna be like a ripple.
yeah, of course. It's just we have to decide what side of the river we're gonna be on before we make that decision. No pun intended with your name there, sweetheart.
I kind of set that one up, so I can't fault you for that.
Look, I know that you're great from both angles, but I mean for actual military prowess situations.
Yeah, no. Well, I mean, the luxury of being a mercenary is that we do get to choose, so.
Yeah, but we have the advantage of being able to make a very, very informed guess before it happens. And, like, I know that you're military raised and, you know, all of that. I guess I'm kind of curious as to where you stand with loyalties or whatever it is.
My loyalty is here on this ship.
I mean, of course, but I don't really have any of those connections other than through marriage. But it's, I don't know, I feel like there's a non-stop war going on regardless, but it almost feels like we're setting up like an arms race. Like, okay, historically, you know, way back, oh gosh, what's it called? The freaking moon landing, you know, the original one, way back. There was this arms race.
2,000 years
Yeah. So she's talking about it like it's the Roman Empire. You know?
Ancient history.
I mean,
Yeah.
hell, Sierra, if you want a more recent example that'll serve your purpose perfectly fine, the last time the great houses had Star League level technology at their hands, the first Succession War happened.
Mm-hmm.
The single bloodiest conflict in human history.
Yeah, I guess like I'm just using Woodline because me Bailey knows that. But like,
No, I totally get that.
Yeah. No. Your metaphor is perfect. I was like, if you want an equally useful, slightly more in character one, there you go.
Yeah, for sure.
More Master Foxy.
So there was a big race to see who could do the best first, get up there, etc. But it really advanced technology. It changed a lot. And like, what was it? Like 6 wars happened in that time span? Like, a lot happened. I guess it wasn't the world or anything, like the entire planet. But I'm all for working for the right client and making money off of their dalliances or whatever. But I don't know. I guess maybe it's just the gambling side of me. I kind of want to make my bet count. Also, maybe the moral side of me is a little bit worried that we're going to be launching the entire universe into, like, the Olympic Games of murder.
What? No, we've only had 3 Succession Wars so far. What's the 4th one? What's the 4th one?
I can't fault you for having good morals, you know. I would say war is good for the business, but
There's a 4th one. There's gonna be a 4th one anyways.
that's the heartless in me talking. But
Look.
But there is some stuff in there that should just, you know, benefit humanity overall.
Look. Sierra's gonna do like the sit down on the bed, take like River's hands in her hands, do the very much just like sitting there together sort of thing. The person that I care about, all the people that I care about more than anything else in this galaxy are on this ship. and you take top tier out of everybody. I know that your goal is that we're out of the game in 10 years or less. Where does this leave us?
It's hard to say, because I always figured, 10, 15 years we find some planet to hole away on, but there's no telling with war.
Yeah, there's no telling what anywhere is not going to be touched by some kind of battle. There's also the whole thing of conscription, and you have a military background, you could get called on to serve. And I know that you could refuse, but then that makes us always having to move everywhere, all the time. I'm not saying we can stop the war. I'm just saying I want to be on the right side of the fence when it happens.
No, I agree. Maybe we pull Camilla's leg, let us retire, get a nice deal working on the ship. Stay here forever. Wouldn't that solve a lot of problems, wouldn't it?
Make it a freaking cruise through the Milky Way and out?
Okay.
Something
Something like that.
I think we should talk to Camilla. I think we should make sure that Goose and Herda have an opinion, though I know that Herda will defer to Psyche, and Goose is kind of go with the flow when it comes to stuff like that. But I don't know. I'm worried that we're watching a sunrise and it's actually a mushroom cloud on the horizon.
That's one way to think of it. But war is brutal all the same, so perhaps it is a new dawn.
Yeah. All right. Well, let's think on it. Talk to Camilla tomorrow. Enough drudgery,
ma'am.
huh?
Sweet dreams.
All right, take your clothes off. Let's go. Bedtime.
Before we lose our PG-13 rating?
No, we're fading to black 100%.
I just sleep naked. I don't know what you're talking about.
And then you see,
It's true. It's
the editor's note. One of the directors revealed that this scene went on for much, much longer.
the OG
good.
cut. 15 minutes of this, actually.
The director's cut.
Yeah.
Release the Foxy cut. I'm sorry.
There's this very infamous thing that they teach you in film school, or at least script writing school, where it's just like, how do you make a scene with exposition more interesting? One of your characters should be naked. It's like,
You know what?
people will pay attention.
You know what?
It works.
It works.
Yeah.
It works.
That's one way to
What was
present some
the? Oh
exposition.
God, I gotta wonder
Wolf
what
of
the theater
Wall Street
equivalent
did
is.
that. Wolf of
I-
Wall Street did that. Yeah.
I gotta wonder what the theater equivalent of is that, because you can't have them naked on stage.
It's songs.
It is.
Brady,
That's right.
it's songs.
But that's musicals. That is specifically musicals. I'm talking straight shows.
Sure. Okay.
Going
Anyways.
on these straight shows. Any case, so while you two prep yourselves for bed appropriately, let's quickly check in. Dudes, where are you headed? Where did you want to avail yourself after your little escapade you had?
So I decided last minute that canonically Goose doesn't like sleeping in normal beds. He is far used to sleeping in hammocks and cots, and so he heads to the mech bay, finds a unlocked mech, and sleeps in the cockpit.
All right. The closest to like an old mech you could find that's it was going to be unlocked and able to open for you is actually going to be near one of the central vaults, which is actually, funnily enough, too far from where Jayla is. So you'd probably walk past her on your way to bed.
Hey, Miss Jayla, just wanted to tell you everyone's tucking in for the night.
Oh, that's fine, Goose. I'll probably just sleep in here. I'm far too busy.
All right. Well, I found some powdered cocoa on the last trip home, and here's a thermo of hot water so you can like make it yourself when you want to. If you need me, I'll be in the mech bay in the one of the open mechs.
She looks over and just the Griffin 2N over there. Not a bad model. Last couple of blankets to sleep in. Have a good night, I suppose.
Thanks. I'm thinking of upgrading ever since the Vulcan got shot to shit, and I'm pretty sure my grandpa would kick my ass if I didn't take up some Starleague tech.
Well, I'd say I agree with him. We're looking at humanity's marvel. Be ashamed to not share in that bounty.
Well, like I said, if you need me, I'll be in the hangar.
Thank you for the cocoa. There's one other thing, actually, before you head off.
Hmm.
Have you seen Herda around?
Last I checked, she was in the mess hall. I could shoot her a message if you need her.
I'm sure I'll run into her. Go ahead and get yourself some rest.
Will do. You have a good night, Miss Jayla.
And you as well.
I'm a light sleeper, so I'll come check up on you in about an hour or two, or maybe 4.
He says, I'm actually going to get a bit of air, so I'll be right back. And she stands up and stretches and sort of turns to walk towards the bay door. There's several sort of sections to this bay. There's even like a sort of a pressurized airlock you can use to kind of get in and out of the main bay area and sort of the outside. She steps into the airlock and seals the door, just kind of it doesn't even feel like the place had atmosphere. Kind of leaves it half open behind her and then opens the front. And as it opens to depressurize, what do you know? There's someone out there in front of her.
Coombs.
It's you, genius.
Uh,
It's you.
real quick, through the airlock door, Goose takes out like some sort of recording device, snaps a photo of Herda and at the door, and sends it to Psyche.
Why are you laughing?
She replies with several laughing emojis.
He sends a text to Psyche saying, "Did you have a hand in this?" Question mark.
She responds with several smiling imp emojis.
There is a high five emoji, and then I'm going to bed. Have a good night.
Night. It's been a while. Heard. You made your way over to the primary vault where you saw that Jayla was going to be staying.
Mhm.
Press the door on the compressed airlock, but before you can even press it, the airlock hisses with a bit of steam and pops itself open. And what do you know? But Miss Vela is standing there, right in front of you.
I'm gonna say this as seriously, non-seriously as possible. The minute the door like starts opening on its own, there's a very scared cat scream from Herda. Just like ah! Oh, hi, Jayla.
Herda, that's cosmically convenient. How are you this evening?
Just to getting something for Psyche.
Oh, and how is your sister? I assume she's been rather busy in the mech bay.
Hasn't left the damn thing. Brought her own damn box of rations just so she didn't have to leave her spot.
She closer wraps around her what is clearly just an actual like sleeping blanket she is using as a sort of fake jacket, and just can't quite blame her. My own work has been keeping me, let's say, similarly availed. There's so much we can discover here. Hard to not get lost in it all.
Yeah, I suppose.
She kind of coughs a little bit. I did want to formally apologize for my initial detentions to you all. You especially. I get the feeling it struck a bit personally.
Oh, just a wee bit, but it's all wonder under the bridge now, yeah?
I would hope so. I genuinely wouldn't be here without all of your help. It's a wonder the things I have the access to now. And conveniently meeting you in that bar is the catalyst for it. So really, I should be thanking you.
No, don't be thanking me. I'm loose-lipped enough that I got a whole entire scolding from Sierra again about security confidentiality. So don't think thanking me is the right move.
Well, operational security aside, I am certainly glad that I met you.
It has been interesting meeting you as well.
Yes. It feels amazing
Herta's
to be a
just
part
gonna
of history,
take
doesn't it?
off her like bomber jacket that she's again cobbled together from her parents' two jackets. The one that she always tosses to Psyche before she heads out in her mech, and just like swings it over Jayla's shoulders.
She whistles to it somewhat. It's never quite this cold on New Avalon. Thank you.
Well, using one of those thin sleeping blankets, especially if you're still wanting to decide to get some air, is not a good idea. You'll catch your death of cold out there.
Well, I appreciate you being my watchful guardian, but I think I pay Brayden enough for that.
Yeah, and where is he right now? Sawing logs?
I think he's watching a funeral pyre. You mercenaries are a strange breed.
Honor the dead, as best as we can. They were
I won't argue
pirates,
with that.
but they deserve a cleaner burial. It's better than what our own lot got.
Yes, I heard tale overhead from your technician about what happened to your captain and squad mate. My condolences, genuinely.
Appreciate it, but personally I think those condolences can be tossed more Camilla's way, and well, I don't remember if we really ever had much in the way of contact with Corkscrew's fam, but
Yes, I get the sense Mr. Rons was close with your captain.
oh,
Following
honey,
the
they were
intuition, she says and
fucking.
winks at you. She says, "Oh, I could tell. It's, well, a woman's intuition," she says and kind of winks at you a little bit. Nonetheless, I have never lost a loved one to combat. I imagine it's a rather shocking experience. I won't pretend to be able to soothe you in the experience, but if you ever find yourself needing to talk, I'm usually not busy.
Psyche's all I got left. Both my parents were mercs themselves, so.
Well, you two certainly seem close. I've had a conversation with her here or there in my time, and she speaks of you highly. Very chidingly, but I imagine that's just how siblings operate.
Yeah. That or she's trying real hard to set me up with you.
Bold of her.
Bold indeed.
And she kind of just says, "Well, I believe it's awful late at this time on this planet, so I should probably be leaving you to get some rest."
Rest, smash. I barely sleep. I'll do the long
You might
sleeping
try
for
it.
when I'm dead.
She says, "You should try it a bit more. Might help you avoid those AC-20 rounds so you don't end up taking that long sleep a bit earlier."
You and everybody else on this goddamn ship, I swear to God.
Since it was a running joke around the office, so I figured it would be kind of fun to try it out. She steps back into the doorway somewhat, and the hangar door begins to close. Oh, a word to the wise before you pass into sleep for the evening, Herda.
Mm-hmm.
Best have a think about what you'd be wanting to do, rather than what your sister does. Good night.
Herda is such a goddamn lesbian. Does she like me? I don't know. There was like 7 things that was said to me that were really suggestive of
Just
whether we
kidding.
should spend the night together. Goodbye.
Does she like me?
Well,
No.
she's kissed me
Here,
and she's
have-
talked to me.
There's a photo that is sent to Psyche of Goose face palming angled so that the glass door is like behind him, and then Psyche just gets, she's hopeless.
You get an ancient media file. You believe it was called a GIF back in the old Terran days of a player of some sort of a referee for some sort of old Terran sport. You believe it's called football. Dropping his arms and the text reading.
Oh god. Later,
Not the fumble gif. Not the fumble gif.
later, Rainy, watch back on the episode because I was talking to you with my mic muted the entire time, so you'll get to read it in chat later, just
Oh,
in
no.
chat in Caption Ninja.
No. I don't even have the full team. What? Oh my god.
Later.
Monitor.
Later.
Oh no. I saw your mouth moving. I was like, I know. But also Herda's just that trash fire of flirting with ladies.
Yeah,
Because I'm trash fire with flirting with ladies.
it's okay. I understand. Okay,
Pretty.
Goose doesn't have to worry about this kind of
Foxy, you're
Yeah.
muted, I think. I don't hear you.
Oh, thank you.
I was gonna say, I see you gesturing very animatedly.
Yeah. So I'm gonna open it back up again here. Where are we feeling like? Is there anybody else who has like a strong need to take the scene right now, or like?
I have something, but it could wait for like several days.
We'll hold off on that one then. Anything else?
No, I think just potentially talking to the crew about what we want to do moving forward. So I don't know if that's
Oh, that's a very beautiful
Bigger.
segue after what Jayla just told Herda.
If you'd like to have a little bit of crew convo as one, that's fine. So I'll say this can go one of two ways. Actually, no. You know what? It's up to y'all. Do y'all want to have a crew convo right now, or do y'all want to like let the crew convo happen after we get some more space to do some other stuff?
I'm cool with following the plot if you have something bigger to put forward first, and then we have a crew convo, or if it makes more sense to do that first, I'm fine with that.
Could go either way, honestly. It doesn't really affect my plot plans too much.
Oh no, we're at the impasse. The decision impasse.
Well, let's let plot
Let's do
things
it.
happen.
All right. In that case, let's say y'all start settling in for bed then, yeah? Goose, you're in the mech bay in the cockpit of that Griffin 2N, getting yourself some sleep. River and Sierra are comfortably tucked into bed after an evening.
Eventually, yeah.
I'm an EP guy. I mean,
Listen.
true to life.
Yeah, Sierra's definitely a night owl.
A boy gotta
person.
Listen.
The
A
eepiest.
boy to be
I'm just
eaten.
an EP guy.
It's just an
And I
eepy
can't argue with
guy.
that. You deserve to be. Herda, are you going to, you think, so where are you planning on getting some rest? We know everybody else is sleeping for the night. Where do you think you're planning on getting some rest for the evening? What's your game plan?
For some reason, Foxy, I thought you were gonna ask Herda if she locked her door, and I was just like, what?
Hilarious enough. I Lord above and below, I've done that to myself very often in my freshman year of college. Like my very first semester, I've locked myself out of my dorm with my keys in the
Ooh.
dorm.
Ooh.
It's okay. My partner broke our house key in half while they were at work because it got stuck in a drawer, and that was a day. So,
No.
anyways,
Pain.
to do.
So, I mean, that could honestly happen, given how Herta's night has been going. That would be hilarious.
Locked out of her room?
Yes!
Now she has to go say hello to Jayla because Psyche isn't sleeping.
It's true. She's
Psyche is sleeping in her little workstation. The unfortunate
feels like
thing,
it.
if she decides eventually Psyche does pass out. Psyche has to.
Does she though?
All right.
Herta
So,
probably just
you know
like
what? Let's
curls herself up on like some shipping boxes if she can't find its spot.
The equivalent
Just
of
like
like
a
a
sad
dorm
cat.
couch in the kitchen area.
Yeah.
Yeah. So let's play around with that then. So you all start settling in. Herta, you actually, of course, you find yourself having to make your way back towards the primary vault bay to get your rest, since you locked yourself out of your out of the facility you've been using over the past week or so. Unfortunate, but it's thankfully a bit of a nice quiet night. You know, the cold isn't too bad. You can thankfully, as you're kind of getting some rest, you look up in the mountains and actually see a couple of like slithering shapes. They're creatures that look kind of like brants, actually. You're used to brants from your home planet, large lizard-like creatures, kind of just scurrying across the cliffside and racing on up in the night. Totally not trying to actually bother any of you or anything like that.
Probably a little
Otherwise-
angry. Their mountainscape has been a little marred.
Yeah, of course, a bit disturbed by all the weapons fire and the recent, let's call it Gauss rifle testing, huh?
What? I don't know what you're
So
talking
there's a
about.
lot more of them just running around than you'd think there should be.
Well, first off, you
So-
got to find the evidence to make that accusation, but also
No, a lot more of the lizards. That's why. Their nest has been disturbed somewhere, so there's more lizards just running around trying to find a new home to sleep for the night.
No.
So, as you're all kind of settling in, you know, getting yourselves your various rest and things, and doing as you need to do, you all kind of settle in. And I think, let's see, how about real quick, could each of you? Nah, actually, don't even do that. Do anything. I'm lying. Forgive me for 10 seconds while I was fixing some stuff. Okay, I lied. We're back. So, the evening crests on. Herta, before you pass the airlock, you get a beautiful look at the ash slowly, briefly parting to show the beautiful starscape up above. With so little actual civilization on a planet like this, Salient starscape, when you look up beyond the ash clouds, is brilliant. You can see a beautiful curtain of colors and stars as you briefly pass into the mech bay. Find yourself tucking in not too far from Goose, actually, in the primary bay. And as everyone kind of settles in and, you know, everything turns to quiet, various other members of the crew and other ship workers and people and Aztecs settling in various locations to get some sleep, things lull into a genuine soft quiet. And I think I'm going to imagine it's Goose who wakes up first. You wake up just because the lightest sound. You're a very light sleeper, as you mentioned, so something jolts you awake. Something small, maybe just like a rat in one of the bays in a cargo crate, or a wrench fell over, or something clanged, and you shoot up. Doesn't seem like there's anybody moving in the bay when you first wake up.
We are still on mission, and even the slightest noise is suspicious. So there is that telltale click of Goose pulling the hammer back on his pistol as he begins to rappel down the side of his mech. Looking around, do I lights in like sleep mode in the hangar, or
Mhm.
like
Mm-hmm. Yeah, the lights are effectively like super dim. Like there is a very faint light. You can effectively see like the shape of everything around you, but it is very hard to make out distinct shapes around you. If you probably have a flashlight on you if you want to put one on or anything like that, but otherwise you can still see.
he does
Light
the
in one hand.
the
Yeah,
solid,
light with his
what is
other.
it, the snake eater like CQC.
Yeah. You're moving your eyes around. You actually pass your flashlight over Herta's face, and that actually wakes you up as well, Herta. It's a quick little lancing. As you kind of both look up, you all see right at the bay to the to the entrance, or the side bay to the entrance to this bay, you hear a couple of footsteps, soft and slow, but like not slow, or not soft, but slow but heavy footsteps. One and then another and another. So coming around the corner, you see one of Yao's Aztecs, an older man you've been on mission with for a while, kind of slowly shuffle around the corner, holding the side of the bay door.
Hey,
Herda's got her knife.
yeah, just gun
like-
pointed towards there, like notices it's one of Yao's techs. Oh, hey, can I help you with anything?
You got your flashlight up. You see their face. They look, eyes a bit widened and sunken. And as you lower the flashlight some, you can see why. There's a long gash running under in a curve around the bottom of their throat. And they slump into the wall and fall over. A figure crawls along the side of the hallway. It is lightly armored, but covered in a black sheen of stealth armor, the light barely reflecting off of it. Its face is fully covered by a mask, twin green lit eye lights glowing. A reverberator rebreather mask barely letting off soft hits of steam as the figure breathes slowly in and out. Goose, you turn as you hear another set of footsteps and see another figure dressed the exact same, twin green eyes slipping and sliding out of the corner, bringing up a rifle. Meanwhile, on another side, River and Sierra, you both similarly jolt yourselves awake as you hear a thud on the outside of your door.
Ooh. Whoa. I guess I think a Sierra would assume somebody's like undrunkenly knocking or something on their door. So she'll like have her nightgown on and pull on her house coat or whatever, her big floofy one, and go like check the door just to be like, probably assuming that like Goose or Herda or somebody has had a fun night, so I've stumbled into the hallway or something, you know?
You tap the door, it slides to the side and opens. A body slumps to your feet, and a stealth-armored figure with green eyes stands face to face with you, breathing smoke from its rebreather directly into your face. Monowire tight between its fingers, glistening in the little light. Let me acquaint you with death.
What the fuck?
And that, my friends, is where we'll take our first break.
Whoop whoop.
We should have had the crew talk.
Plot is happening!
I like making big decisions after we have more information of sticky times. Also, I 100% blame you for this, Em, because you specifically requested in-person combat.
How dare you?
That's fair, because we didn't fight them last time. We got away without fighting.
True.
Yeah, but also remember, combat is deadlier than what.
Yeah, but you know,
It's
what's
deadly.
life without death?
I
Also,
have a
we have a
knife.
And we return to the scene of a daring ambush. Our Mechwarriors struck in the dead of night by unknown assailants bearing high-tech stealth suits. Pilots, I've set the scene well enough already. There are two assailants creeping into the primary vault bay with Herda and Goose. Sierra and River, there is an assailant directly outside of your door, and there are already dead bodies piling up. We're on the combat map. Y'all know how this works because we've been over it off stream. I'll pass it over to you, friends. Who wants to go first?
I'd like to spend a plot point to talk to Herda real quick.
Okay.
I feel like talking's a free action.
I know,
okay?
I have to spend a plot
You have to
point.
spend for stuff like, I guess it's out of turn actions.
If you want to spend for a narrative declaration, that's basically spending something to like add something to the story. So like,
Got it.
the example I always give is like, say you shot and you hit a guy with an attack, you could say, I was gonna 5-point Foxy. I didn't hit that guy. I had an explosive barrel next to him.
Got
Some shit
it.
like that.
Thank you for the clarification.
I got you, baby.
Gary will move down next to Herda back to back. I cannot control my token. Is it
Me
this one?
neither.
I am so sorry about that. I will fix that right now.
I can. Foxy cares about me.
No,
My game experience.
Thanks.
My
I
emotion.
see how. You know what? I see how we're being treated right here. Gary.
I'm fixing it. I'm
Damage.
fixing it. I'm fixing
Emotional
it.
damage.
All right, there you go. I fixed it.
So
Thank you. And Goose already has his gun out, but to Herda he will say, "Get over to Jayla. I'll make you a hole."
On it.
And he is going to blast the assailant that is literally right in front of him.
It's hot.
There you go. Small arms.
Enough.
6, 10. Small arms at 17.
You beat 12. How much damage do you do?
This is my regular auto pistol, so 4.
Energy?
No, it is ballistic.
All right, they still lower that by 1, so his armor pips drop down to 1 as you take a shot with your pistol, and it spears off a sort of a chunk of the stealth suit. The agent weaves to the side again, and kind of just like closes in. They draw their rifle up because they're trying to draw a beat on you while you were still putting out fire to keep them pinned down. Anything more from you? You still have a movement action or anything else you want to do?
I had moved to get closer to Herda to back her up.
Oh, remember that moving is by the box. So that's not a movement action to stay within your box.
Then I'd be able to pop
Then you can
over
go to
it.
yellow if you'd like, etc.
No, I'm staying here to make you a hole.
Absolutely. If you'd like, I'd let you take a movement action to like find some cover where you are.
Oh, there is no cover where I am, but
No, I'll say you you can basically.
oh, like I kick over a
manipulate
table
them.
essentially.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah, something like that. You kick over a cargo crate and like slide behind it, next to her or something like that. Sounds good. We'll have that agent take his turn to fire back at you. He won't take a movement action. He brings up what looks to be a large auto rifle, and as you're currently, unfortunately, you're actually very close. So he's actually going to shrink it down and down to a sort of burst fire form. You see the barrel collapsing on itself. Bring it up, he's going to let off a shot as the barrel lights off into the night. He's going to make a shot at you, so please roll 2d6 plus double your reflex. Oh, that sucks.
12?
I rolled, hold on, what's their small arms? I got the wrong table up, sorry about that. I rolled even with my +5 bonus, I rolled a 8. Goose, you are able to, as you're putting shots out, you see that rifle collapse down and you slide down as shots begin to slam inside a cargo crate. One skis past you and sort of ricochets off of the crate, and you recognize that, yeah, they definitely brought some heavy firepower.
Wish that Yao didn't confiscate that gun now,
God damn it, yeah.
What's left of it?
well, yeah.
I buried that thing.
Well, we're back over to y'all, friends. Who wants it?
I have a question.
I have an answer.
How does moving somebody else in a space work?
I'm gonna say you'd probably, if you want to move someone to a different space with you, you're gonna have to make some kind of strength check or some kind of other strength skill check to grapple them, and then I'll let that slide if you do that.
All right, I'll leave that there then. I would like to go if that's okay with other people.
That's perfectly fine.
Okay. Sierra has a stun stick, but since she is in her nightie, I think that it's not I would like to flavor it as those
We'll never know now.
Did we lose
Oh
Bailey?
god damn it, we lost Bailey.
Frick!
No!
I wanted to know what it was. It sounded
I also wanted to
No!
know. Well, let's see how fast we get them back. And if
Wait. I see...
Glorious return.
Glorious?
Is-
Glorious?
I see from, but I don't hear from.
Nope. Then in that case,
I don't even see them.
That's fair. In that case, while we figure out getting Bailey back, let's have somebody else go in the meantime, huh? River, you want to take it?
Either way.
Huh? Bailey, I hear you.
Oh, okay.
Do we have Bailey back?
I couldn't tell if some people could hear me or not.
Okay.
I can hear you
yeah,
now.
I think you're back
Okay.
now.
All right, weird. I'm sorry.
All good.
I would like to flavor Sierra's stun stick as those little cutie defense items that are like cat claws when you like change it into like a loop on your finger or whatever.
Sure, absolutely. I'll allow
One
it.
of those.
Like one of those, like the little mushroom stun gun.
Yeah, exactly. Like a little cute little thing that she pulls out of her pocket that definitely has like too many jingly keychains on it. And I would like to try and hit this man with that.
Go ahead and make your attacks, please.
Okay. So 2d6?
3d6 plus strength twice. Oh, that's another horrible roll for me.
That is a 10.
Let's see. 3, 6, 8, 9. Nope, you got it by 1. Go ahead.
Yay! Okay, so I do 4 damage. It is a stun stick, so I don't know what that means for damage.
I will double check it for you to make sure, but in the meantime, I will apply that damage as you get up, and you bring your sort of your weapon up, and you bash against this agent, and they have to kind of bring their hands up to block as it kind of you hit the middle of their kind of crossed arms and push them back some, and then you kind of keep that assault up, keep pushing them as River's kind of jumping up and getting ready to also take their action. They're going to take their action. The agent who you just attacked, try to attack you back with some martial art. Because they've got that going on. Not a bad roll. So you're going to roll 2d6 plus double your reflex, Bailey.
Ooh, I rolled snake eyes, but that is still a 8.
They still pass you. You're going to take 3 total damage to your fatigue track.
My fatigue track. Okay.
Yes. So they ignore your armor, by the way, because he's damaging your fatigue track. As he just kind of like, after he brings the crossed arms, your next sort of swipe, he backs the crossed arms out and just jabs and hits you right in the middle of the solar plexus. He kind of just like pops some and back up a little bit.
Ooh.
He brings his hands up, stance and mono wire ready, and we'll swing it back over to you guys. Who wants it next?
Okay.
I would love to get my lick back for this motherfucker attacking my wife.
Protect your wife.
Do I get
Trevor,
to
do your
use?
thing.
Do I get to move?
If you'd like to move, you
Oh
can,
yeah,
absolutely.
you also get a move action.
Movement
I
is
would
free.
Definitely like to do that.
Well, if you're in the blue, if you're moving anywhere space in the blue, you
Yes.
don't have to use a movement action. If you want to go to
Yeah,
yellow or
remember,
something.
friends, the
The
actions,
box
the
is
hexes are
the
just
whole rectangle.
yeah,
not
the hexes
not
are
the
just
little
for
squares.
so like for the sake mechanically staying in that blue box is not you haven't moved at all. They
Okay.
can still attack you within that blue box with no problem.
Thematically, then Sierra's gonna go get her gun. That's probably in the corner of the room.
You can do the same thing I gave Goose, where effectively you can take a movement action to like make yourself some cover. You know, you jump behind the bed and kind of flip that up some to kind of make yourself some cover as you go and grab your gun.
Yes, definitely.
Sure. Alrighty then. River, we're back over to you. As your wife jumps over and slides the bed and you slide down off, I assume grabbing your SMG in the process?
Yeah, I imagine that it was like in the drawer of the nightstand.
What about the old Mac 11 on him?
Yeah. So I
Give him
think
the guns.
River is gonna spray for the door. Fuck this motherfucker.
Right for the door then.
Assuming he's still in the doorway.
He's still in the doorway. Yep.
That is a... What is my math? 11? 4 plus 7 is 11?
11 total?
Yeah.
You beat him. Go ahead and tell me how much damage you do.
That's a 3 ballistic.
gonna crack his armor finally, meaning he won't lower the damage anymore, and
Good.
he will take his first -1. He steps back and weaves out of the doorway as you blast with the SMG, but you notice you definitely still like scrape against his side somewhat with one of those shots. You can hear a grunt as he turns and ducks back behind the doorway. You definitely hit him, but he's definitely not out of it. He does have a -1 knowledge check though.
Sierra's definitely cursing in the back corner about having ruined a perfectly good nightgown. From getting shot, I guess.
Fair enough.
We'll buy you a new one
back-
after all this.
Back over to my guys. Herder, we're gonna have the one next to you from the other side of the doorway who dropped your one of your Aztec crew members.
Yeah.
Is going to you know what? He's gonna close in to close range and draw out. You kind of see him bring his hands out, and though there's barely any light here, you can see lines of glittering light in between his hands as you're kind of pulling his mono wire tight, going to try to like wrap it around your arm or leg or some other part of you. So go ahead and please roll your defense. It's gonna be 2d6 plus your reflex twice.
Okay.
It's not a bad roll. It's not a great roll, but it's not a bad roll.
6 plus my defense. Let me pull up my sheet.
Plus, yeah, 2d6 plus your reflex twice. Sorry, not your strength twice. My bad.
My bad. No, I was saying it wrong. Oh! Oh god, that's a 3 and a 1 on the dice. Plus 6, that is
Oh.
a 10.
Yeah, they just barely beat you. You're gonna take
God
5
damn it.
total damage.
To my fatigue?
Nope. To your health. But
Okay.
because you do have armor, you have what kind of armor do you have?
Infiltration suit?
So that's gonna lower, but the damage from actually it's not ballistic ranging weapon. So yeah, that's just gonna be 4 damage to you or 5 damage to you, which is I'm pretty sure gonna spread all your armor.
So infiltration suit, you take -1 to energy damage.
Ballistic
so you're
energy.
taking, yeah. Oh, it's ballistic energy. You
It's not
also
energy.
take -1 to ballistic.
It's not energy or ballistic. It's melee.
Oh.
It's a wire.
Mono wire. So yeah, that's gonna shear through all of your armor. You're gonna take 1 on your condition monitor, which might fill your first row.
Just one whole one?
Well, your condition monitor. I'm pretty sure yours already starts off with a couple of ones filled because of your low strength. Yes.
I guess. I don't know. My strength's 2.
I don't
Are any of the
know
ones already filled?
No, I had them filled because of fatigue or something from a bullshit thing that happened. Not bullshit. Something that happened during our first combat. I got rattled or some shit.
Okay. In that case, then just take 1 pip onto your top row of your physical condition monitor and pip all your armor pips off.
Cool.
As that wire rips out and shears, Herder, you get to step back some, but it still gets at like the sort of centerpiece of your armor and shears into it, cuts into your shoulder somewhat, and tears off a good portion of your armor. It's your turn though.
Whoa, this motherfucker stepped in close.
Okay, what's the plan?
For whatever reason, the dart is good. Close up.
Darts?
Do you want to use the dart?
Yeah, like an actual dart.
Yeah, of course it's good.
It's that or I
close-up.
attack with my magic. No, magic dagger. God, wrong system. Nah,
Is
let's
it?
just do a martial arts on this guy. 'Cause it's
Martial arts
for-
might do it.
Yep. Alright, so that is. And I do have melee combat as one of my skills.
Then go ahead and roll plus that skill bonus. 2d6 plus that skill bonus. That's not a bad roll for me, actually.
Son of a. Ooh, I'm not rolling these dice combos. They both rolled 1s. That's a 7 total.
Herda, you are a practiced martial artist, and as you kind of lower yourself into a stance and kind of go in with the left-right kick combo, this person easily just bats both hands away, catches your kick on their collapsed hands, and pushes yourself back down to bring you off balance. They are clearly equally trained.
I hate this.
A
Cool.
couple more of my guys are gonna get to go. Further down in the mech bay, past where Jayla's room is, to the other side, you see more agents creeping in. They're acting waking up, wondering what's going on because they hear the gunshots. One of them comes around the corner and immediately just It's a headshot from a rifle, and he just dropped, and the acolyte moves in behind him, pushes the body over to the side. Another one sort of comes around the corner to see like, hey Goose, I heard, and you'll see that he just like get pulled back towards the wall, blood kind of leaking out from several lines and cuts as an agent comes around, pulling the monowire one more time, and they'll just fall over dead. Similarly, not too far down the way, for River and Sierra, as you're handling this guy in the doorway, you'll hear more footsteps being creeping, more gunshots ringing, and more screams of people dying as more and more of your teammates appear to be of your actors appear to be being gunned down in the hallways as there is a fight happening. You'll hear local comms pop up and just, what the hell?
Yeah, I was gonna say that Sarah does that thing where she like hits the, I guess, intercom essentially in the room. Is just like leaving the channels open. Like, where is everyone? Like checking in to figure out where people are in the ship. You know.
We must get out down to the mech bay. Dr. Amora's over in the vault with Gary and Herta.
Hold tight.
Hold
tight, darling.
I'm gonna refrain from asking questions that need not be answered in this moment. Better to not worry about things. Better to not worry about things.
Yeah, me too, Me
first.
too.
I have my suspicions and concerns.
Do you want to go again, RJ?
Yeah, I'll take it. Which way is the exit to this room? Because I promised I'd clear a hole. Doesn't matter.
This way?
Doesn't really matter, but this
Get the guy
if
that
you want to
fucking
get out
got
of this thing,
me.
you want to go this way.
Yeah, no, I know. Goose is angry. This goose is furious, so...
Uh-oh.
It is a terrible day to be a goose.
No, it's a terribly day to be on the other side of the goose. Get him, Cobra Snake!
I'm gonna step up and melee the person that tried to hurt Herta.
Get
Do
him,
it.
Cobra Chicken.
5 and 5, 10, 15?
Oh, you beat him. What you got?
I have my unarmed ability, so that's 2F.
Do his fatigue track. Yeah, the guy who hit Herta, yes?
Yeah,
I will take his fatigue track twice.
there is a brief flash of Goose's report card from military school where it reads like mech piloting a tactics like B and then unarmed combat S+.
Absolutely. You run in, you get a quick weave under his guard, and then a just quick jab under his chin and push him back off Herta. Weave.
One of the crewmates yells "World Star" off in the corner.
Anything else? Reminder, friends, you can spend a plot point to go out of turn if you'd like.
Oh, that's
Can
right.
we also use Edge for stuff like that?
Yes. Edges for rerolls.
Okay. Cool.
Yeah.
I only have one edge. I must protect
Well,
it
you
with
better
my
use it.
life.
Use it or lose it.
All right.
Actually,
No,
yeah.
I will lose it when I die.
Could I plot point to Flurry?
Yeah, do it.
Fuck yeah.
Hit him again. Oh, I rolled way worse this time.
Goose secretly became a monk. Flurry of blows.
Boxcars.
So
I
double
did
your
that
damage, why
too
not?
for
Sure.
my yeah.
Double your damage, it's fine.
4 pips. It's like a flurry of jabs. The guy's arm goes up. Goose grabs the arm and judo flips him over his shoulder.
Absolutely.
Why do I feel like
So that's
Goose and
just-
Herta trained together?
Oh, I thought that was a given.
Oh yeah, I know, but still, it's just
Both
like
of his top 2 bars of his fatigue track pipped. If he keeps up with his fatigue damage, he's gonna be knocked out soon.
good stuffer.
Oh boy.
Goose is gonna growl to the guy, to this assassin on the floor. So who do you think's the bigger threat?
He's gonna answer you by prickling his fingers back and bringing that monowire up at you.
No, not me. I meant Herta.
Wow.
Oof.
Oh.
Go ahead and give that defense roll, Goose.
So
2d6
far.
plus double your reflex. No, you're fine.
No!
No.
You got
7 plus 6 is 13.
You still beat an 11. You got it.
Yay.
Very close. I rolled very poorly. He brings that wire up, and you're able to just kind of like slam that hand back down before he can bring the wire up against you.
It's Gunfu. He shoots the hand away from him.
Yeah.
You just hear like the armored
Beautiful.
ringing. Yeah.
Mm-hmm. Back over to you guys. Who wants it?
Oh, I want to shoot this motherfucker.
Please do it.
Okay.
Do it.
I am going to get out my gyro rifle. Gyro jet rifle.
Yeah.
And I would like to shoot this person.
Okay.
Wait, you don't mean it's a hero, so it's not going to serve us a delicious sandwich?
Oh my God. Okay, that's
Sorry.
not too bad. That could be worse.
I'm sorry, everyone.
So I'm adding my reflexes.
Small arms. Your small arms. So it's
My
gonna be
small
your.
arms.
Mm-hmm.
Gyro jet rifle, small arms. Okay.
Yep.
Oh, where did the die go? Perfect. Okay.
What you got for me?
12.
He beats it.
Oh, I beats it. Okay. That is 5 damage.
Ouch! There goes his second and third bars of his physical condition.
Yeah.
You
I
fire off micro jets from the rifle as he comes around the door, and it just eats into the shoulder. This guy leans over and roll die. Excuse me. Could you both quickly give me perception checks? River and Herda. Oh, sorry, not Herda. River and Sierra. I keep doing that. I'm sorry.
Yerp.
Which skill is that? Perception specifically?
Yeah, perception specifically, please.
Okay.
Does
I
this
don't
perception test involve hearing?
Yes.
Oh
Fuck.
no.
I shouldn't have asked.
I don't have perception as a skill, so do I add anything
Double
to
your
it?
int.
Double my
Double your
intelligence. Oh, excellent.
Oh, that's terrible. That's a 5 plus 6 is
12.
11 minus 1 is 10.
12.
Oh my God! I rolled triple ones. Okay. Fuck. How do I play this
Well-
out? I don't want to just give it away. Actually, you know what? Fuck it. This isn't giving it away. As he slumps over from the rifle and sort of brings, like, you see him struggle to think about bringing his gun up. When he looks at his own wounds and realizes he is pretty hurt, you'll hear through that rebreather, by the word of Blake. He clicks something, gurgles, and falls over dead.
Motherfucker got a cyanide pill.
Oh, gross. I wanted Sierra when she whipped her gun out to say, Kitty's got claws, but that man just died real fast, so we'll leave that. So is he dead?
He's dead.
Okay, I would like to move into
Oh.
Seth and Camilla's space, Yao's and Camilla's space.
You step out of your bedroom and shoot down the corridor towards the service lift to make it towards the mech bay. And as you do so, you immediately see Seth or see Yao brandishing what looks like a large industrial wrench, and Camilla holding her service pistol, kind of just ready and guarding themselves with some other crew members around them.
Okay, so is it a movement to move into the hallway or just into the yellow square?
Into Yellow Square.
Into yellow. Yeah.
Okay. I will move here then?
Anywhere you want, doesn't really matter.
Cover. Okay, I'll move there for cover.
Sure.
Okay.
You get cover while you're in the square. It doesn't matter if you're on top of the cover or not.
Oh, just to completely what?
Like
It's
the
all
whole,
figured.
the whole yellow
Yeah,
square
the whole
is
area's got
square
cover.
covered.
It's all representative, right? It's all theater of mind.
Okay.
So yeah, you slide into the mech bay. Anybody spending a plot point to skip ahead of me? Keep in mind that's an out of initiative turn. So if you skip ahead with a plot point, you still get your normal turn.
Sure, I'll shoot
As
somebody
evidenced
again.
by Goose flurrying.
I'll shoot somebody again. Why not?
Sure, plot point, do it.
I got plot points. Okay. I'll shoot this man.
Agent 7, go for it. Yes, I numbered them. I gotta keep track somehow.
Number 7, not again. I just got them bits yesterday.
That's a 12.
It's good. Oh, that's not a great roll. What you got?
12.
Oh, meets it, beats it. Fuck.
Ooh, again.
5 damage, -1 because it is ballistic. But he only has 4 armor pits. So you shear through his armor with another couple of good, precise shots. You shear through armor and see him just immediately duck down into like a corridor to kind of hide away from more of your shots as you are putting fire down in the corridor to keep this area suppressed.
Nice. I feel like it's very cowboy of her without her cowboy hat on, but... Oh, definitely still in fluffy robe. Like, walking around with a rifle, fluffy robe.
I gotta say, like, a lacy nightgown and a cowboy hat and a giant fuck-off rifle, that's a look.
I mean,
It's a
if
vibe.
River
I'm with
brings
it.
her cowboy hat, then yes.
Oh yeah, I should mark off Agent 5 as dead. Rest in peace, Agent 5. Okay,
Rest in
cool.
peace, Agent 5.
Let's go with Agent 2, who's been. Oh wait, Agent 2 went. Never mind. Let's go with Agent 1, who's been watching Agent 2 duel it out with Herda and Goose. He's gonna shoot at. Let's shoot at Goose. Why not?
Uh-oh.
What you got?
7 and 12.
8 and 5. 10, 11, 12. Listen, God damn it!
Just barely.
You have to like literally press yourself into the guy you have like under you as more shots ring out from rifles beyond the corner. As the guy you kind of forgot about is still putting shots at both of you.
Could I plot point to grapple him in as cover? Essentially, like, do the action movie thing of using him as body cover.
I'll take it a point. I'll take it a point further than that. Sure. Not only that, you'll deal your damage to him.
Oh shit! I've got 3 plot points. I might as well send them down.
That's gonna deal 4 ballistic damage to him, -1 because of his armor. He actually hasn't lost any of his armor yet,
Plus
except he has now.
strength, 4, 7, 14.
Sweet. Yeah, you got it.
Thank you.
Absolutely. You flip this guy around and use him as cover as shots ping off of the armor. You recognize, even though these guys are clearly in like stealth suits, the armor they're packing is high quality.
If this was a comic panel, there would be like a smash of the text words that just reads "Herda, go."
Well, Herda, do you want to go? Actually, it's back over to y'all anyway. So, all right.
If you don't mind,
Herda?
River.
Go then.
Go for it.
Yeet.
You slide through a corridor and move into a room where Jayla is huddling down to stay away from gunfire.
All right, Jayla, we gotta keep low. Stay behind cover. Do you have anything on you? Got any combat experience? What do you got?
I've never fired a gun.
Stars preserve us. All right. So your best bet is going to be keep low, duck, crawl, try and keep as not visible as possible. These people are after us, and they are murdering. So
Yes,
there's no
ma'am.
time for
And
this.
she kind of just ducks in more.
Just stick with me and Goose, all right, hon?
All right, what's your action?
Let's see here. I have no guns. I have nothing. There is a dude a box away from me.
But remember, they have cover here.
Well, yeah, these dude have covers, but I can still see into the blue, can't I?
You sure can, yeah, it's perfectly fine. There's nothing stopping you from shooting in down the boxes.
Look at this. There's a guy right here.
You sure is. A guy who has no more armor.
A guy who has no more armor. Oh, that's perfect. I'm just gonna do a little bit of a yeet
That's not a great roll.
with my dagger.
Go ahead.
Okay, so this is so I would blue box is now considered near for the yellow, correct?
Mm-hmm.
Okay, that is a -2, unfortunately.
Well, he didn't roll great, so.
Oh, All right, so we'll just roll 2d6, and then it is -2.
It's also going
Plus,
to
I
add your
think
small
reflex.
arms. Yeah, if you
I don't
don't
have
have
small
small arms,
arms.
it's going to be then it's going to be reflex twice.
Reflex twice. Got it. All right, that is 6 and a 5. Plus
So 11.
4, 15.
-2 for 12. Or sorry, yeah.
No. I already minused. So my reflex twice
Oh,
is
yeah, you're
6.
good.
So I minus the 2 from my reflex.
Oh, you're good. Yeah, you pass him easily. How much damage do you do with that dart?
1.
You shoot out a
1
dart,
damage.
and it sticks into the side of the armor.
Hey, I thought his armor was gone.
Oh yes, I guess the side of it's plating, but it clearly went into the flesh.
Cool, that's good. That's fine. 1 damage.
That's
enough.
As you would turn and take that shot, you see the other side of the corridor that you're in with Jayla open up, and Aztec is there. He's quickly tackled and like bashed in the head by a rifle, clearly with not much remaining, as he is very dead. As another agent steps into the room with you. Look over to y'all.
Well, I guess that's me.
It is you, Big Chops.
Yeah, so River will rifle through their closet and pull out a trusty rifle and Dow, and also, while dashing over to catch up with Sierra, grab that lovely cowboy hat and join the gang in the next room over.
Absolutely.
Thank you, Angel.
And I am gonna take a pew at this guy in the top corner of the adjacent box.
Hey, Agent 6, go for it. Fuck.
5 plus 4 plus 4 is 9 plus 13? 13?
Yeah, you got him. Damn it. Damage.
Nice, that's 4 energy.
Oof, that's going to go through the last of his armor immediately.
Bam! That's what I was hoping.
The corridor lights up in bright light as your laser rifle shoots out down the mech bay and tags the one of the agents who is trying to put fire back at you with his rifle at less of a high rate. Let's have that agent give it his go then, since he's right here. River, go ahead and make a 2d6 plus W reflex for me.
Okie dokie. 5 plus
6.
11.
Beats it. God damn it, guys.
Wait. I didn't realize music goes for player versus GM as opposed to like attacker versus defender.
my usual rule is
I
players
appreciate
always win
it.
ties.
Thank you.
That's my default rule for all games. Players win ties. That's just how I play things. It just feels that's how I play it. So yeah, you take your shot with your laser rifle and immediately duck back as sniper rounds come back at you, and you are back tucked into the mech bay with Yao and Camilla and Sierra.
Actually, how does the cover work in this case?
You just have it.
So what does that do to the roll though?
For when they attack you, it would go lower.
Oh, so
okay. So you already
So they get a -2. So like how we with our Satyr, how we subtract.
I just wasn't sure if I was supposed to do anything with the cover or not.
Nah, you're Gucci. You're all Gucci.
Sierra's definitely gonna yell at Yao though.
Go ahead.
She's gonna be like, "Get Herda and Goose on the phone right now." Wants to know what's going on with them. She
jumps into some sniper shots, and it's just like, the comm console's across the corridor, and then just he's too old for this and takes off running as fast as he can. Stop trailing behind him as he runs across the corridor.
Better move that cute butt. All right.
That leaves agents 7 and 8 left to go. So let's have them go. 7's gonna shoot at River. 8 will shoot at Sierra. Let's do 7 first. That's a really good roll. There we go.
I'm doing the same thing, right?
Yep.
Plus twice reflex.
Sierra though. River first and then Sierra?
Yeah, River first and Sierra, yeah.
Okay.
He passes you. You're gonna take 4 damage. It's ballistic though.
Okay, so I get 2 less, so I'm taking 2 pips.
You take a sniper round right to like the side of your shoulder, River. It doesn't hurt you much, maybe bruises some, but it spins you real good.
It spins me?
Yeah,
You
you
spin
get
my head right,
Right,
round.
round.
You love me.
I do. So you're rolling your dice.
2 years, Foxy.
Fuck.
2 whole
I
years.
wasted my good roll.
What you get?
Got a 10.
I also got a 10.
Fuck! My own rule's biting me again. All right, that's fine.
Stop being
Friends,
so nice to
we're
us.
We're back at the top of the round. There are still agents piling in. Gary, you're still tumbling with one. Herda, you're with Jayla as one moves into the corridor. River and Sierra, you're in the mech bay with the gang, taking cover from an oncoming onslaught. Who wants to go first?
Ooh, I think I will go first because we have more people to deal. Oh, actually, we have an equal amount of people to deal with. You guys have 2 people, 3 people over there. Oh, 4.
Yeah, 4
Maybe you
people.
guys should go
Sierra,
first.
you said you're going first.
Oh, okay.
You already spoke. Sorry.
All right. I will sling the rifle over my shoulder and take out the auto pistol and shoot this man's again.
Agent 7.
Okay.
No, he has no armor.
Oh, I know. You better watch out.
No, I can't roll for shit.
That's a 16.
8, 9, 10. Yeah, you beat me.
Woohoo. That is 4 damage.
That's his first 2 pips. He's now -2 on all checks.
Okay. Yeah, that's it. That's all.
Yeah. Anybody?
I don't need to move.
Hmm?
I'll stay in this spot. Never mind. I'll stay in this spot.
Anybody plot pointing to go right now, or is it over to me? Over to me then. Goose. Agent 2 will try again. See if he can't bring that mono wire up against you a little bit more effectively.
No thanks.
Fuck, not with that roll.
Oh, you'll see. I might double 1. 8 and
You already passed him.
Okay.
You already passed him, bro. You said I could roll double ones, buddy. I rolled double ones.
Oh.
Bro.
Well-trained elite assassins, my fucking ass. Anyway, back over to you guys.
You know what always beats training and skill? Pay to win. Gary remembers that he has a laser pistol.
You sure do.
I'm gonna shoot the guy we've been wailing on, the assassin we've been wailing on, the one at the bottom
Go
right.
for it. He has no armor.
I'm so
Oh,
sorry, Foxy.
Could you boxcar me again, you piece of shit?
I sent it into the general chat. But yes.
Oh no.
I'll sign you back to my keyboard.
You gotta be fucking kidding me.
Oh,
Fine.
no.
I'm doubling your damage. How much damage do you do?
Laser pistol is 3.
And he has no armor, so it's 6, 3, 4, 5. That's his first 3 rows filled. He's now -3 on all checks.
I
He's almost
imagine
Not looking
KO'd.
great. Oh wait, also I have to roll a thing. Hey Goose, can you roll me a fucking a perception check real quick?
A what?
Perception check real quick.
Oh, perception. Okay, plus double int 6. 10.
You hear him mutter something you can't quite make out that definitely sounds spiteful and filled with conviction before you hear a crack. And then he judders and falls in your grip. Dead.
What the fuck? Goose is gonna move to the next square, just like, alright, I'm gonna unpack that later. That's a lot right now.
You will do so being trailed by fire from Agent 1, who will try and shoot at you, since you moved into his okay bracket with his rifle now.
Uh-oh.
Oh, god damn it.
Well,
What you got?
11.
Fuck, I rolled a 10. I'm gonna do more damage to y'all one of these days. I will fill at least one person's condition chart. At least partially. It'll happen.
Hey, you did 3
Not
damage.
today.
You did 3 damage to me like right away, so.
You also did some damage to Herta as well. Like,
It's true. I've at least touched Herta's condition pips. We just gotta get there. All right.
Yeah, 'cause I roll like
it's
shit,
back
and I
over to
have
y'all.
terrible and I have terrible, terrible weapons.
so I'm gonna shoot Herta.
Thanks.
I just heard you had terrible weapons, and I could PvP for your loot.
This is Goose's change into the other team. Goose
Yeah,
is actually a sleeper
Besides.
agent.
The way he muttered was my activation phrase.
That would be crazy.
Who
Herta,
wants to
do you
go?
want to go or do you want me to go?
You can go, River. Again,
Very
you guys,
well.
I can't really do shit. As I said, I have a knife and I have a dart because I did not specifically take a pistol for whatever damn
Understandable.
reason.
Just protect the lady.
Hey, Herta. There's a dead guy there with a sniper rifle next to him.
I'll grab it here in a second. But I'm
Just
not
making you aware of
trained.
that. Pray and pray, my nigga.
I mean, it's a little harder to
Hey,
spray and
guys.
pray with a sniper, but point taken. River will continue firing down the corridor at this top corner guy.
Give him the old brat.
The laser rifle.
Brat.
You going for the Agent 6 over here again?
Yep, number 6.
You got
And
it.
I'm going
He
to
can't defend
use
himself.
an edge point to reroll.
Go for
Oh
it.
no!
Wait, hold on.
not
Before
the
you do that,
edge.
before that, what'd you roll?
I rolled a 5 plus 4 is 9.
Players win ties.
Oh, okay.
So your edge
Cool.
point damage.
4. Energy again.
That's his top 2 pips. His top 2 bars filled. Back over to me, I guess.
Actually, I will plot point and shoot again.
Do it.
Just gonna spray him more with the laser rifle. Is why the fuck
He's
not?
now at -2 to this check. So that's that. It's 5 plus.
12?
What'd you roll? Oh, he rolled an 11. 5 more damage or 4 more damage.
4 more, yes.
Time to roll a d6. Please don't happen 3 times in a fucking row. God, fucking River. Perception check for me real quick.
Will you?
Yes, sir.
maybe
Is it also
retire
hearing
those
me?
dice?
Yeah, they're done. I'm over with them.
Is it hearing again?
Yeah,
Yep.
sorry.
That's okay.
Hey, we have negatives for a reason. We need to use them, or else they're just paper decorations.
4 plus 6, 10 for me on the perception.
For the viewers at home, River has a hearing condition.
Yeah.
River don't
Yeah.
hear so well because River's been in the
Oh, I didn't know that
cockpit for too long, and their hearing got shot.
What can I
River,
say?
you
Hearing protection is for nerds.
My sweet little HOH
River-
baby.
You just barely hear Silver 2 ending report by his name. And again, crack, and he falls over dead. And it's getting really clear to you, River. These guys were here and on not a lot of time. They were planning to rapidly overwhelm you all, kill you, and be done with it. And it's not hard for you to figure this out, given that you're a tactical mind. That makes one thing very clear. They aren't trying to leave behind anything that lets you make them easy to identify. They aren't even risking the chance of being captured or taken alive.
Aw, shit. That makes it a lot harder to figure out who the fuck sent these fuckers.
Guess who has
I'm like, who the fuck is Blake? I don't know anything. Blake? Who is that?
Guess who has
Starling.
a stun stick?
It's true, you do have a stick that stuns.
Listen, all we gotta do is get Sierra and Goose in the same room as one of these guys, and they'll just pummel them to unconsciousness.
And then I will reach in their mouth and take out their tooth that holds the cyanide capsule.
and give them a quarter.
That's awful.
I'm the tooth fairy, bitch. The reverse one.
River, as you gun down one of them, who you see take their pill and drop over dead, as their body slumps over, another of their friends will come into the room, wrap some monowire around a tech next to you, and pull tight. You'll see them kind of twist in some uncomfortable ways, choke, and drop over very dead as they move more into the room now, ready to confront you.
Jesus Christ.
Back over to you guys.
How are these guys looking? This guy's untouched, right?
Yep, he's perfectly fine.
And this guy's
That's the guy whose armor you broke earlier.
decent?
He's hurt.
Okay.
He's hurt, but he still seems resolved at current on mission to do his thing.
Okay.
We'll see how he does with his role when the time comes.
Uh-huh. I would like to try and stun this fella.
You've not gone this round. Go ahead and make your, let me quickly look at how your stun stick works, because I don't actually know what it does or how it works. So we're going to find out real quick. You go ahead and make your attack roll while I'm finding that out.
Okay.
Oh, it does fatigue damage. That's what it does.
Yeah. I want to knock him
Oh.
unconscious.
Well, you have to hit him a couple times to do that, but you can certainly fuck him up more.
Oh, a couple times?
Yeah, you might have to hit him a few times to get him, because you have to get him through all of his fatigue check to get him unconscious, and he's not taking any fatigue damage yet.
I don't have another weapon that does fatigue damage. Okay. I will begin the stunning then.
Start stunning.
Oh, rip. That is
Counter
this
roll.
strength.
Double strength, yes.
Okay. So that is 9 only. Oh no, sorry, 10.
Well, I finally boxcar, so.
You did it. I'm so happy for you.
Yay, boxcars!
Yay, he's not dead yet.
Okay, I guess that's my turn.
Mm-hmm. You come in, stun stick swinging, and he's just weaving left and right. These guys are, again, clearly very well trained under and able to keep cool under pressure. We'll go over to Agent 8 now. We're going to take some shots at you, Sierra, because you're not in that nice okay range for the sniper rifle. Let's see if we can't get a nice little shot over at you. 8 plus 5 is a grand total of 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13.
That's a 15 for me.
Well, my luck couldn't last forever. As you take your swipes, you immediately duck from a shot and then step back as you realize there are still at least a few more of these guys pouring in at you all. Back over to y'all. Anybody not gone yet?
I think it's just me that hasn't gone yet. Because Goose is winning.
Erda,
Yep.
throw it up.
Cool. Conveniently, there's a gun here. And Herta, knowing what she knows, is that you can't last long in a gunfight. And obviously, they're just as well trained in martial combat, probably even more kept up on their martial combat training than she is. She's just gonna go and, sneak into the next room, grab the gun, and aim at the fucker that rifle bashed in an Aztec right in front of hers and Jayla's face.
All right. You slink back to here, secure yourself the rifle from the guy around the corner. The rifle is -2, okay. So at near range for you, it's going to be okay. So go ahead and roll 2d6 plus double your reflex.
6 plus double the reflex. Alright.
Oh, hey, Agent 3 is
Oh.
untouched.
Okay, so
What you
that
got?
is an 8 plus 6, which is 14.
Better than he
If my
rolled.
memory stick.
A sniper rifle deals 4 damage, which is going to shear through his armor. You slide around the corner, pick up the rifle, and it's a bit bulky and heavy, but you recognize that again, it was already configured to burst fire. So as you just flip the fire selector, pull the trigger, a trio of shots ring out down the corridor and start spraying in the direction of Agent 3, who has to kind of back away from Jayla with his mono wire out to avoid being shot. I think the only person left to go is Agent 4 over here. who will shoot at Gary. Yeah, you would shoot at Gary. Why not? Trying to fight you up close isn't going well for me. Apparently, this is not going well either. 8.
RJ, I
Here.
think you're muted.
Even on double ones, I tie.
Yeah, well. Oh, and also plus cover bonus and everything else. Yeah, I rolled even worse than that, actually. Yeah, no, you're fine. Yeah, you're perfectly fine, actually.
Goose is doing everything in his power to survive right now.
And doing a damn good job of it, apparently. Fuck. Top of the round, guys.
The kid is
Who wants
insane. What can I say?
He's cracked.
God, where's my sister?
He's on one right now.
I don't see my sister on here. Oh shit.
Yeah, that's what I was wondering, but I didn't want to sour the mood, you know?
She's not
Foxy.
here. She's somewhere else.
Yes.
I'd like to
Yep.
melee attack this agent here,
Go on.
please. Okay. It's 9 and... I gotta get to 14.
6 plus 8 is 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14. I beat you by 1.
But I win the tie.
It's 14.
Oh, you also
He
rolled
beat
14.
you.
Shit,
Oh,
you're
you
right.
also rolled
Fuck.
one?
Okay, cool.
You also rolled 14. I forgot. I thought you rolled 13 for some reason. Fuck. Well, yeah.
So it's 2F, and I would like to spend a plot point to say that there is a window there, and Goose tackles this agent through the window.
Sure. What the fuck? Why not?
It'd be so fucking cold. So fucking cold.
It's fine. Hypothermia,
He'll
bitches.
take his fatigue damage. Spend your plot point. You push him through a window, effectively isolating you two off with your own separate scene for a brief bit.
I'm sorry, Herda. This guy's fresh.
It's not fucking yeah.
I just
Don't apologize to
Check
Herda.
that
She moved back. Apologize to Jayla.
all I am imagining is that scene in Scott Pilgrim where he jumps
He
out the
just
window
left.
and you just like see he just left. Yeah.
Okay. We're
That's
back
it.
over to me. Herda, let's have Agent 1 go ahead and take a swing at you with some of his martial arts, real quick. Actually, we'll use the mono wire. Why not? That seems to be going better for us. That's a 9 plus 6 for a grand total of 15.
Okay. That is a 17 to block. I rolled an 11
Huh?
plus 6.
Damn. Well done. You are able to definitely stand back and avoid it now that you've seen their mono wire and you're slightly more aware of how they fight. It's more easier for you to counter and parry their attacks as they parry and harass you. Back over to y'all.
River, will you do me the fine pleasure of killing this man behind me?
The one in the space with us or the one in the red space?
The one in the red space.
Oh, yeah, sure.
I want to try and take this one alive.
I will laser rifle at the guy in the near space, in that case.
Go for it. Oh, that's not a bad roll.
I am gonna edge. That sounds
Did
crazy.
you roll
I'm
under
sorry.
Did you roll under a 14? Also, that did sound kind of crazy.
Yeah, I rolled a 9. So-
You want to re-roll that one then?
Yes. Oh, I rolled worse, so
Oof.
I missed.
Tragic.
Blah, blah.
Aw. I mean, we have to miss
Unfortunately.
sometimes.
It's true. Back
And
over
it's
me.
nice when-
Let's spend a plot point.
Sorry.
You're fine.
No, you can
It's
go
just
fuck
nice when
I already
everybody else
spent my
also
remaining
misses.
plot point
At least
after.
once.
All right. Let's try Agent 7, who's at a -2 to his rolls.
I was
he's going to
distracted by
bring
my
the mono
wife's
wire.
beautiful nightgown.
I
Well,
swoosh my big
let's-
trail so it gets in your way.
Yeah.
Let's see if
Unfortunately.
Agent 7 can't tear that nightgown open a bit more to give you an even better view, River. Sierra,
Oh,
2d6
I am
plus
a
your W
married
reflex.
woman.
I'm
Oh,
literally
that's a good
right
roll.
here. That's crazy.
How good?
11 plus 6.
Oh, that is
17.
very good.
17.
Mine is a. Mine is a 16.
You're gonna take 5 damage. Melee.
Ugh. Melee damage. So is that
Yeah.
absorbed by my suit at all?
Your armor will still like take it, but it won't be reduced at all.
So
My
you
armor
take
will
the 2 pips, and then you get 3 pips
Like
into
so,
your
like your
Like,
armor
if you're-
will still go down,
Mhm.
but if your armor reduces, so like your armor will be reduced, but it'll still go down the full 4 pips.
or full 5 pips. But
Yeah,
if you
so
have 2,
I have 4 armors, so those will go away, and then I take 1
1.
physical damage. Yes.
Physical,
Okay.
Yep.
I thought the infiltration was dropped down to 2 because it's 4 normally.
It's 8 normally.
It's 8 normally.
God. Well,
Well,
I
if it was
screwed up
2,
my
y'all be in
math.
so much more trouble.
Yeah, it's
Also,
8
so would
normal.
they.
No, I fucked up my own armor math, actually.
You're good. You're good.
I should have gone through my... Well, I already went into 1 anyways, so that makes sense. Yeah.
Take it off if you need to. It's fine. Yeah, that's it for Agent 7. Back over to y'all.
I will stun this man again.
Go for it. Deal fatigue damage, or at least attempt to.
That is a 15.
Yeah, you got me.
Okay. Uh-oh. M went away.
That's okay. How much that? 4 fatigue
that
damage?
That is 4 fatigue.
He is at -2 to all checks from now on.
Excellent.
He was already at -2, so he's now at -4 to all checks.
I'm going to spend a pop point and do it again.
Okay.
Oof, that's not very good.
Okay. 9, 10, 11, 12, 13. I got 15.
Oh, okay, I only got an 11, so.
Okay. He will swipe past you. Unfortunately, as he's now at a total collective of -4, the rule pops. So, 1d6. Oh, hey. He took it out. He's not going to kill himself.
Oh.
Yet. He's toughing it out one more day, just like me.
Okay, that's my turn.
All right, it's over to me then. Who's left? 7's gone, 1's gone. 3's out here with Gary. Let's have 3 try to duke it out with our boy here. Here comes some mono wire at you, Gary. That's a 9 plus 6 total for 17. No, that's wrong. 15.
You're muted, RJ.
You're muted.
I got a
You're muted,
10.
Oh, 5 total damage.
Ow. Oof, owie. Does this... Yeah, so it takes my armor first.
Yep.
Oh no.
Yay, I'm
Bruce.
hurting your condition monitors, friends. It's happening. I'm doing it.
You're finally doing more condition damage than to just one character.
I'm so proud
Also,
of you.
it's back over to y'all. Thanks, baby.
I say
You're
Goose does
actually
something.
making this high stakes. Yay!
Yay! Yeah, I'm gonna...
It is a little bit of a coincidence, question mark, that every single fight we've been in, Herda has been in a bad spot. Every single fight.
It's okay, so
You're rolling pretty
just
fast.
unfortunately,
Buddy.
Bailey, that's actually just how I fucking roll. Foxy has seen it time and time and again.
True.
In multiple games that I just roll like shit.
5.
We even have live recordings.
Goose, I have
of
an
it
11.
on.
15.
Yeah, you hit. Damage.
It is with the laser pistol, so 3 energy.
He has no armor, so that's going to take a condition monitor, condition track for him. He's now at -2 to all checks.
Cool bean. I have no more plot points. Okay.
Okay.
Oh,
Back over to me.
I'm actually
Sorry.
going to use my movement to jump back into the window to block him from coming back in.
You two are grappling in the window now, dueling over the broken shards of glass and getting yourselves cut and scraped as you are battering each other back and forth. It's one of those really brutal long take scenes where they keep just like cutting the camera in closer and closer. It's real dramatic. Agent 4 is up? Yeah, we'll have Agent 4 take a shot at you, Goose. Why not?
Oh no.
7 plus 5 for a grand total of 12.
You beat me.
Well, you're gonna take 4 damage.
Is that with the cover?
Oh, hold on.
Get
Doesn't
us-
So that's
matter.
gonna be
Doesn't
you,
matter.
You got crazy low?
Oh.
Okay.
Got crazy low.
Are we double ones
yeah,
again?
Well,
So how much damage is
yeah,
that?
win them all, boss. 4.
I'm at... I need to make a con check. 5.
Oh no!
Uh-oh.
Do I have to make a con check 3 and a con check 5, or just a con check 5?
No, just a 5. 36, 5 plus, you're still conscious.
Still up!
A round hits you, Goose. You stumble over and look into there's a welling pool of blood on like the side of it. Looks like kind of just like it winged you somewhat. Kind of like slid past your side a little bit. Definitely gonna need to be patched up when it's done though.
I want to know what the little note is on Goose's report card that is just like reckless or something. Like the little note.
Oh, in the teacher's comment, it just says,
yeah.
really reckless. Unfit for field. This will be a loss of an asset.
Oh god.
Oh wow, that's really scathing. That hurts.
Poor guy.
If you were to send him
Alright.
out, give him a rocket launcher and lots of explosives, he'll sort himself out.
Well, it's back over to y'all. Who wants it?
I say Herda kills this man.
Let's do it. Motherfucker gets we're spraying and praying. Who's the
All right.
jackass? Is the
Shoot an Agent
jackass?
1, I assume? Or are we shooting
This is
Agent
the
3?
jackass.
Either one.
Yeah, that's the jackass that was shooting at me.
Sure. Go for it.
Alright. And you said it's what?
2d6
What's my
plus double your
reflex?
reflex. It's going to be -2 at close range with the rifle.
Okay. 2, 6. Okay, so that's an 8. Plus 4 is 12.
Let's see. You got him.
Eee.
To be 4 damage. He has no armor left. He's now -2 at all checks. He's not looking super great, and neither is my pen apparently. It's fine.
Uh-oh. We need to get a new pen ASAP.
Let's see. Trooper 8 hasn't gone
Tink,
yet. Sierra,
get one.
let's take a shot at you if we can.
No, Tink, save me.
Get him, Tink, get him.
Let's see.
I think.
What are you? She's asleep. She's napping.
Oh, you can
still save me!
You got an 8 plus a 5 for a grand total of 13.
I got a 15.
Oh,
Yeah,
well,
15.
you got him there. You're fine. You're able to, as you're grappling with this agent in front of you, able to duck and dodge more bullets as they're pouring out. And you're recognizing that y'all are starting to thin the horde. It's starting to seem like you're weathering the storm, but you still haven't heard anything from Gary or Herda. Although Yao is still sprinting across to the comm line.
I'm
Turn on it, there are bullets.
Camilla's not doing anything, I'm assuming.
Camilla is like kind of holding and like putting down suppressive fire to kind of like cover you as she can with her pistol.
Sure. If I try and stun this man, will he fall unconscious potentially before he tries to eat a cyanide pill?
If you want him fully unconscious, you're gonna need to hit him a couple more times with that stun baton. Is it because it's what 4 total? Is it 2 or 4 force damage? 4 damage?
For
4 fatigue?
fatigue damage.
1, 2, 3, 4. You need at least 2 more hits with it, possibly 3 to see if you can get him unconscious.
Oh, balls. Okay. I don't know if this is worth it. Okay. Gonna take out my gyro rifle and shoot Agent 8, I think you said it was? This guy in the corner?
Yep. That's
Okay.
a.
I'm gonna shoot him.
He's untouched.
Yeah,
Oh yeah, because I missed earlier on him. Oops.
that is
Perfectly
a...
healthy. Oh, I just rolled double ones. I shouldn't have said that. Fuck.
That's a
Foxy,
four-
what have you learned about boasting about being untouched from me?
It's fine. How much damage do you do?
I do, it's a 15 to hit, and I do 5 damage.
Well, there
Ballistic.
goes his armor.
Nice.
Ballistic.
Yeah,
Oh,
these more lethal combat rules are making them more lethal, let me tell you.
the damage that I took earlier, Foxy, the infiltration suit has a -1 to energy damage and ballistic damage. Was that energy or ballistic?
It was
think it's
fatigue,
melee,
remember?
right?
Because he,
No. That was
No,
the first
yeah.
one. The
Oh, it's
second
melee.
It
one.
was
melee.
melee.
The melee.
Oh.
Yeah, because so it doesn't.
That's the
it doesn't
same
count.
thing.
Okay.
That's the
Sure.
same thing
What
that
happened
happened to
to-
me.
Sure, I
Bailey.
was just double checking. No worries, you're fine.
Let's
No, I'm just
see.
saying, yeah, I
3
got
went
hit by
already.
it too.
Oh yeah, the only one left to go is no. 4 went already as well. 3 went already. That's all my guys. I got no other guys to go. Actually, all my guys have gone.
Oh, do I need to go? I went to the bathroom.
Yeah,
so
it's just you.
You
wasn't
do.
bringing
It's just
damage.
you.
Okay.
It's
Well,
just me.
Save
I
us, River.
will shoot for number 8 once more.
Sure. Go for it.
Because we're still trying to stun this guy that's right in front of us, I think. Maybe?
We'll see,
Potentially?
but yeah. Take out this guy who's shooting me in the back, and then, yeah.
That is a... plus...
Okay. Not bad.
10?
10? No, that's actually pretty bad. You got him. Yeah, you got him. Get a 9. Thought
Ooh.
I actually was okay there.
Alright,
You got him.
4 damage for you.
1, 2, 3, 4. Did he have fatigue damage from earlier? He did not.
No, just my physical
So-
5.
Yeah, so he's okay. So he's down. Okay, cool. So he's low, but he's still not low enough to be rolling just yet. Okay, so we second back top of the round. Yao manages to slam onto the comm console and just, oh, Mech Bay, what the hell's happening over there? And over the other side of the room, Goose and Jayla, and in fact Herda as well, you all hear the PA system turn on and blare, and Yao's voice come on and say exactly that. There's a comm system near Jayla.
Jayla can handle it.
Where's
Mhm.
Brayden?
We'll get to them.
And
Don't worry about it.
Psyche.
And Lane.
We'll get to them. We'll get to them. Don't worry about it.
I don't like that.
Fingers crossed. Well, we didn't explicitly see them die, so...
Yeah, I mean, if Brayden's with Lane and Psyche, maybe that's fine.
We walk out, Brayden has like a miniature pile of corpses next to him. I have taken care of the problem.
He would.
All Shadow Hedgehog, Idris Elba like of him. Specific, or not Idris Elba, no, it's not Shadow the Hedgehog. Knuckles the Echidna, Idris Elba version.
You're having a moment over there.
I am! I'm sorry.
Okay.
My
It's
gums
top of the
hurt.
round, friends. Who wants it?
I'll murder a man.
Go for it.
Murder a man, or I guess not murder a man. You're trying to like not kill him, I guess.
No,
I don't
I'm
know.
trying to kill this other guy.
Okay.
I'm gonna kill him.
Okay.
I think at
That's
least.
fine. Probably
That is an 11.
11 total.
Yeah.
Well, you should know that I double one again.
Oh,
No. How
How much
dare
damage
you
do you
double
do?
ones?
Head pats for Fox.
That's 5.
He's
1,
That's
2,
doing
your
3,
best,
4.
Fox.
That's rough,
Ooh.
buddy.
That's his 4th condition bar filled. He's now -2, or sorry, -4 to all checks. And I now need to roll, yeah, that was gonna happen. Y'all know how this fucking goes already. You see him collapse over somewhat, looking at his wounds. He'll raise a hand, fumble with his mouthpiece somewhat. You'll hear a click and then a judder, and he will collapse over dead.
All right,
Rest
say
in
hi to your
peace.
mom. Let's go.
Oh, there goes 8. All right, we're down. We got 4 left, Foxy. Let's keep it going.
That's what it is.
Agent 7, it's on you, boss. You've got this. River, I haven't hit you in a while.
Yeah.
That's an 8 plus 6 for a grand total of 14.
Am I rolling reflex again here?
Yes, 2d6 plus double your reflex.
Oh, that's a 4 plus 4 is an 8.
And your
can
reflex is a
I-
what now?
Oh no, the roll was a 4 plus
Oh,
the reflex
Oh.
part adds up to be 4, so it's an 8 total.
Sierra, was it can I?
I would like to use a plot point to redirect so I can roll for that hit.
What? I haven't even broken through my armor yet. Don't do that.
Are you sure? Okay.
Yeah, because you're already taking condition monitor
It's
damage.
true.
I haven't broken through my armor yet. So.
River, you're gonna take 5 damage from monowire as he tries to swing those wires around you and gets at your arm and tears at some of those that plating you have on you.
Okay. 1, 2, 3. And 1, 2. So I will have -1.
Foxy, you did it. You hit all of us for
I
5
did it.
damage at least.
I
You got all
did
of
it.
us with the
It's
monowire
happening.
finally.
Someone's taking -1. God damn it! You remember this day. Also, it's back over to y'all.
I'm at -2.
Yeah, you're damn right you are.
Can I go?
I think
Yeah,
I
of
am.
course you can, buddy.
I am too. I have -1 con and then -1 for my fatigue.
Oh wait, do I need
yeah,
a
you are
contract
also
to -1
-2.
as well?
If it says contract 3, then yes.
Yeah.
Oh, that entire row has to be filled up. Never mind. I'm not taking
Yeah.
it.
Yeah.
Okay.
I got a 5, so I passed.
You're fine.
You're fine.
That would have been really sad if I passed out this early.
4,
What you got, Gary?
8 and math. 16.
You're out of damage.
It'd be 3 with a laser.
1, 2, 3. That gives him his second pip totally filled, and his third one is only 1 away from being filled.
Oh, I need a plot point.
Let me roll a thing. Actually, you know what? Hold on, that's fine. No, it's fine. Not yet.
Yeah, I do
Not
have
yet.
a real fun description. Do I spend it to take this guy out?
Up to you.
Do it.
If this takes it out, Foxy, I have something real gruesome. Faster fire. Okay. 17.
Oh, you absolutely hit him. 3 more.
Okay.
That's his third chart. I need to roll a 1d6. Another 6. You want to do the honest goose?
Sorry.
You want to do the honest goose?
It is a pan shot of the outside as the assassin is doing goose. There's a shot of just 2 hands reaching through the window, pulling the assassin through. It is a front shot of the assassin doubled over in the window, and a heavy axe kick to the head downward.
He has his cyanide pill already ready when the foot comes down and just snap against the back of his neck. There's an audible crack, and he just slumps over into the window. Clearly, very dead.
Gasping, bleeding out, Goose just tears a sleeve off of his coat and wraps it around the handle of his gun in his arm and looks down at the next guy that is a room over.
Fuck, what a badass. All right, I guess it's over to me then. Let's do Agent 7. It's on you, Agent 7. Agent 7, you've never let me down, Agent 7. Let's do Agent 7. You're at -4, Agent 7. River, I'm attacking you with Agent 7.
Okie doke.
That's a lot of Agent 7.
Didn't
I rolled a
Agent 7 go already?
9. I rolled a 9.
Didn't Agent 7 go
River
already?
takes 5 damage.
Last round.
Did he go already?
Yeah,
That's
actually,
not
yeah,
hasn't
Agent-
gone.
Agent 7 just kicked my
Oh,
shit
you're
in,
right.
actually.
Yeah.
You're so right.
yeah, you're right.
I'm sorry.
I thought this was
Agent
top of the
1
new
then.
round.
My fault.
Are we
in
that
the
was
round?
the beginning of the round. Was River getting hit?
Got it. Okay.
Yeah, River was at the.
River
Yeah,
yeah,
because
you're right.
River
So
attacked
hold on,
first.
this is Agent 1 at you. He's gonna close in and dive at you with his mono
To
wire
me?
and see if he can't. Yeah, you.
Okay.
And he's gonna roll like shit. It's gonna be a grand total of 11.
All right, that is a 5, 7 plus 6. That's a 13.
You're fine. You're able to back away. As he kind of dives at you, you roll backwards and just kind of like literally like tumble over a cargo container. He spills over you and kind of as like you kind of like pick him up off of you, and he kind of as he kind of breaches up, brings the wire back around and kind of squares off with you, facing you down, stance to stance. It's back over to y'all. Who wants it?
May I?
Yep. I think you're the only person
See
who
why you
hasn't done
wouldn't.
anything yet.
Yeah, I guess so. Okay, we're at a -2 with the sniper rifle. Gary's got the other guy.
Could move back into here, so you wouldn't be -2.
I could. Part is feeling a little. Yeah, nope, she's not gonna risk the martial arts right now, especially with Jayla, and so she's gonna just step back and spray and pray. That is an 8 plus my 6.
You only have 7 plus your
14.
plus 6, so you're gonna beat it. You're gonna beat it. Sniper rifle does 4 damage. Where's my pen? That's gonna take his 3rd condition track up. Let's see if he's feeling brave. He is.
He's feeling brave. For not for long though.
Back over to me. Who have I even got fucking left? Agent 4 over here is the only person I got on the field who hasn't done anything yet. You know what? Fuck it. Gary's gonna dive into combat with you. As you're patching yourself up, you see another guy come diving out of the hallway, mono wire ready, trying to pounce on you while you're wounded. It's gonna be a 7 plus 6.
Oh no.
For 13.
No, Gary!
4 and 2 for 6 plus 6 is a 12.
Beat you by 1. Oh, no, I lied. Agent 4 has been damaged. No, he's not. Agent 4 is perfectly fine.
I'm sorry. -2 because of my health track.
Yeah. So, Gary, it's going to be 5 damage.
I don't
Cool.
like this.
So I have a question.
What's up?
How much movement does it take to get from our string of building to Herda and Gary's string of building?
You've got to make it to the outer edge here.
To what outer edge?
Are you still
Sorry,
up?
to this box here.
So 3 movement.
To flip over to the other side?
Who's still
Yep.
Goose?
Okay.
I didn't hear no bell!
Goose,
Oh my
mono wire
God.
ripping into your shoulder, and an assassin pressing into you. You literally shock yourself to remain awake and grit your teeth to bear it. That's
have
all
a
I
med-
got, friends.
I have a med kit on myself. Did any of you have the foresight to buy a med kit?
I've spent all of my money on guns.
Okay.
Yeah, well that's what I'm thinking is I have a
barely
med kit and I have
Fitted
med
my
kits.
character.
The 2 people with a med kit are in a different building.
Yeah, well that's why
Mom
I'm
and Dad
like,
are
oh.
busy.
I'm gonna be honest with y'all,
Shit.
I was more concerned about getting my mech and stuff up to snuff than my personal character. So
Understandable.
obviously I came underfitted for a thing for personal combat, because I didn't
Oh,
think it was gonna be
no.
that big of a thing.
We did that thing in early Final Fantasy games where we have a stacked party and then we just left like the people who we don't want on the party in another place, but they're too low level. Fun.
Oh my
did.
god. You're the starter
Well-
Pokemon at the beginning of our track that's a little baby that you take away once the big guns come out.
Yeah.
Okay.
Oh yeah, Agent 3's dead.
Well,
Okay, we're at top
we'll
of
figure it out.
of what's probably gonna be the last round here, friends. So let's kick it up. Who wants it?
Okay. We had Gary and her to come in over the comms, right? Yao
Mhm.
contacted you guys.
And I feel like, yeah, Yao
Yao
contacted,
yelled
but
into us, and
Jayla's
Jayla.
closer. Jayla's closer. So I think at this point, like when Herta was firing off the first, firing off at Agent 1, she probably would have barked an order to Jayla to fucking answer the comms.
I want to know if Sierra and River are aware of how bad Gary is right now.
If someone wants to fill you guys in over comms, now would be the time to do so. As we're in between rounds, you know?
I mean, we have an NPC right
Oh, yeah,
there
no, that's
at
fine.
the comm.
That's fine. Okay. I didn't know if you were right there. I don't know if you wanted to do it. I don't know. I'm just listen. Jayla just panicked over the comms. You can hear. We're being attacked by some strange, unmarked assassins. Kurt is here with me, and Goose is hurt.
How hurt?
Badly.
Okay. I will hand my stun stick to River. Oh, actually, okay. Question for you, Foxy.
Yeah.
I have a plot point. If I forego taking an action, can I use it to move and then use my regular movement and a plot point to move?
But you want to effectively triple move by using a plot point plus a regular movement to move.
Yeah, but not taking any attack action.
Fuck it. I'll allow it.
Okay, I will take my plot point and I will run to this corner over here. So I should be able to get to you.
The edge of the mech bay. You slam the door, and the ramp is to shutter open and lower as the ramp is opening.
I need everybody to remember, Sierra is in a clear, fluffy nightgown. She probably has little kitten heels on and her cowboy hat.
Just
That's the boy.
there, like, oh no.
Yeah.
That would feel awful. Fuck.
Millionaire!
Yeah, also
Country
probably
millionaire. No. Like, she's the perfect spitting image of a southern millionaire Texas widow that clearly did not shoot her own man. Shoot her husband, sir.
Oh no, it's the husband and her are the ones that are running the inn where they murder people for profit.
Yes. Yep.
Okay, besides your murder for profit business you can form as soon as you're done murdering for profit as a mercenary.
That's my turn. I'll wait till my next turn to hopefully get over to you guys.
Yep. All right, then. I'll jump in with good old Agent 7, duking it out with River. He's at a -4 to do anything. He's going to try to attack you with his monowire. That's a grand total of 8.
7. Hold on. I think I won there. I think I have a 10.
10's better than 8.
Yeah.
As he is swinging at you with monowire, you can tell that he is definitely weakening in strength from all the damage he's taken and from the repeated shocks from the shocks, the stun stick.
Understand.
Back over to you guys.
If I may, I'd like to go next.
Go on with it.
All right. So, I'd like to use one of my plot points.
Okay.
We are going to, first of all, make a regular attack. I would like to swing the rifle butt to crack Agent 1 out. So sort of a melee KO.
I'll call that I'm gonna be honest. You don't want to deal fatigue damage right now. You want to deal regular damage because he's pretty close to being killed.
But we want to
So honestly,
alive, right?
Just let.
I mean,
trust
You have
that
to
River
knock
can
through
deal
the
with it.
entire fatigue monitor.
That's fair.
yeah, you have to do his whole fatigue monitor.
If we
to
haven't
take him
made
out.
any fatigue progress, then it's
Well, I mean, still
tough.
crack him in the neck with a rifle with the rifle butt.
So then, why don't we just make this a regular rifle attack and we'll flavor it as that when we need to. So go ahead and make your normal regular rifle attack.
I'm imagining Naruto headbutting somebody because he's literally hard-headed. You know,
Oh my God.
It's true.
Naruto learning that from his mother. That's the best part. Is his mother was the one who headbutted the shit out of people.
Yeah.
Anyways,
What you got for me?
that's an 8 plus 6, so that is a 14 to hit.
Players win ties. He also rolled an 8 plus 6 for a 14 to hit, and he has exactly 4 condition tracks left. So you run screaming with this rifle butt and smash it. You can see one of those lenses crack as you dent in the faceplate. Blood splatters, and he slumps into the back. He like smashes his head on the back of his head on the wall and slumps over. Very dead.
Cool.
Look over to
I still
me.
haven't used my plot point, right? Then?
Yeah, then you haven't used your plot point. You can save it if you'd like.
No, I'd like to
Or you
use
can
it
use
to
it to-
shoot at the motherfucker in my near box.
Do it. He has not been hurt yet.
We're gonna make that a change.
No,
I
I'm
believe
playing
That
it.
it.
is an 11 plus 6. That is a 17.
Oh, you super got him. That's the armor gone.
I was about to retort with my own reflex score.
All right.
There we go.
Well, we're back over to me. Agent 4 is the only guy I can got who hasn't attacked yet, and he has no position damage. He can attack perfectly normally, but he's still duking it out with Goose. So let's see if he can't do that some more.
Okay.
6, 7, 8, 9. What you got?
6, 9, 15.
Oh, so 13, 14. Oh, you got him by 1.
Cool.
Barely. Cool. As he is just trying to get this wire like around your throat to like choke you, and you're just pushing at his hands. It's like putting into your hands. You're just pushing against the wire and like bare knuckle brawling with this guy as best as you can. It's back over to y'all.
I think it's Gary or River.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Ops wants to shoot with laser pistol, please.
Please do.
Please.
God fucking damn it.
Well, it might be better than 6, 7, 13?
No, 4 plus 6 is absolutely not that.
3 energy.
He's picked his first condition track and half a second one. He's starting to take damage. You get a shot off. It clings off of the side of his like faceplate and like sends it sideways. The other kind of comes back at you, even with the cracked eye lens, still locked in and focused on you. It's over to y'all, River. I don't have any more guys to go, so it's on you.
Yep, and I will be making a martial arts attack on this fella here in an attempt to
Attack
knock
him
out.
martially.
Yeah, I like to flavor this as River using like the hilt of the Dao to like
I
kind
like
of
it.
like try to bonk him in the head.
Just bonk, bonk,
I
bonk,
like
bonk,
it.
bonk.
We'll see.
Bonk him good,
8
Dad, with
minus
the Dow.
2 plus
Bonk him real
14.
good, Dad.
beat a 12. How much do you do?
2 plus S, which is 4 fatigue damage.
That's his third fatigue track ticked over. He is now -3 to all checks.
Good. Love to see.
Also, I need to roll a thing. Buddy, now might be a great time to kill yourself.
Wow.
Please don't kill
Don't do
yourself. You're so
Don't-
beautiful.
Don't take it
No.
out of don't take Foxy
No.
out of context.
No.
I would very much Foxy out of context. Now would be a great time to kill yourself, but just
That is so okay. That's got to go on like an NLR like clip reel at the end of the year.
All
Foxy
right,
out of context.
She's unfortunately feeling really brave for some stupid fucking reason.
Oh,
I
thank
nat
God.
I
one check to kill
dislodged
himself,
his.
so-
I
He
dislodged
is so
him.
sexy. He shouldn't kill himself.
Oh God.
Dislodged
Alright,
his cyanide pill.
So I guess we actually do still have one more round.
Okay, here
Gary,
we go.
Herta, Sierra, River, what's happening?
Screaming
Okay,
in the corner.
If it's my turn,
Okay, fair.
do I end up
Yeah.
here or do I end up in any one square I want? On the other side.
Here, on this
I
way.
end up in this. Okay.
Mhm.
All right. Well, I'm not gonna get to Goose on this round, but I will shoot this motherfucker.
He's at far range.
I have a gyro jet rifle.
Make it happen.
I gotta get me a bigger gun.
Yeah. Here comes
We're
the
in a
cowgirl.
Star League cache. There are only bigger guns here.
Ah, shit.
Well, it's a good time to upgrade it.
What you got for me, babe?
I got a 13.
Yeah, no, you got it. Players win dice.
Okay, 5 damage.
That's his third pip ticked. Okay, cool. So you can't be the brave one. Fine, whatever.
He
Let
was
me guess, Agent
just...
4 clicks and dies.
Okay, you need to visualize the image that just happened. Door opens, so much snow suddenly flying in there. A woman in a cowboy hat and a see-through, like, gown with a rifle just comes in, like...
He's like, you know
he's
what?
seen his angel. Yeah.
I've seen it fucking enough. I'm done here, actually.
I'm done, I'm gone.
You all faintly hear him whisper once again. By the word of Blake. And
By the word of Sierra, die.
I mean, she's got a body that'll send you to heaven. What?
damn it. River, I'm attacking you with Agent 7 for that one.
Oh, really? Shucks.
I mean, he's -5 to hit now, so, you know.
Oh yeah, no, we're okay.
Oh, fuck.
so-
I rolled a 3 on the dice.
Oh well, I got a 13.
Yeah, you dodge him.
-2.
Oh!
It's
Seems like all the
Alright.
skull trauma is really slowing him down.
It sure is, let me tell you. That's how this fatigue shit works. It's back over to you guys.
I think River's the only one with people, right?
Yeah, I think River's the only
Yeah.
one with a person there.
Go get him, River.
Alrighty, let me give him another bash to the head. 5, 3. That's 8.
That's
11.
1 plus 6. Yeah, you got him. 4 more fatigue damage.
Is he unconscious yet?
Is he unconscious yet? Let me double check, actually.
Sounds like he should
He might be right. He might be right
might
on
be
the edge of unconscious.
staggered?
Actually, let me check. Yeah, I think he's
Staggered.
staggered.
He's at staggered.
He is at staggered. Yes,
Oh,
No.
okay.
he is literally.
Does that
like,
mean? Does that mean unconscious then? Because it's knocked
No.
out. I see. Never mind. Okay.
Yeah, not yet.
There's
He's
one more
almost
pip
there.
under.
As he is like barely, blearily. River, you bash him with the Dow again. You see that eye lens crack. You can see blood leaking down out on the face mask. This guy is wobbling and barely keeping conscious, but is still trying to swing at you with fervent fervor. I gotta roll the thing, friend. That's the rule.
Damn.
How do you have to?
I
beat?
should have saved my plot point. Fuck.
I rolled a 2, so he's.
Could you spend your edge to make him re-roll it?
You spend
Oh,
your
yeah.
edge.
Himself.
Can you make
I
him
do have
reroll?
an edge.
I'll let you spend your edge to have him re-roll.
My final
You have
edge.
to roll a 1 to have him not kill himself here.
Oh,
so.
dang. Probably not.
Well,
worth it.
we can pray. We can pray.
You have to roll
know?
boxcars, right?
No, it's just one die here. I'll only roll 1 die for this check.
That's
Did he
it.
lie?
I rolled a 1.
Hey! Hey, Foxy. I know this isn't a big thing, but I know I have probably another plot point available to me from
Holy
Mhm.
shit.
Refit. I'd like to hand it over to River, so River can knock the
Sure, fuck it,
fucker
why not,
out.
whatever.
I think you just do
Yeah,
it.
sure, whatever.
Give the bonk, River.
Yeah,
Very
I'm not
well
gonna
done.
bother with- you can, if you want to roll, go ahead. He
Either way, doesn't matter to me.
-6 to all checks right now. Sorry, he's like -8 to all checks right now. Barely conscious. I don't even think he can like feasibly. Yeah, I rolled a 5 on the die.
You have a 9. So.
Yeah, yeah.
Bonk it.
Yeah.
Bonk
He
him to
does
sleep.
it.
You give him
Take
one
his-
more solid crack across the head. It
T-
Kind of
spins
break
the mask.
Yeah.
The mask spirals loose. You see a perfectly normal looking woman in front of you, sable eyed and sort of light blonde hair falling around the sides of her head. Her eyes roll back and she slumps over against the bulkhead, unconscious.
That's why
Heart's
she's
still beating though.
That's why this soldier was so brave. It was a woman all along.
There you go.
Herda and Sierra just hear a soft thump as Gary collapses on the spot.
Sierra's doing that little run where you have your hands up by your chest because there's blood everywhere. She doesn't want to slip and fall. Medkit time.
Because let me tell you.
Dicey for you there, huh?
Oh, it's super. I'd like everyone to go into general real quick. It was super dicey for Goose.
Oh, for the kids at home, that is all but 4 boxes ticked off. That is almost
another
KO.
monowire attack.
I was hoping someone was gonna take him out. Ugh. If I had another plot point, I would spend it on having a grenade in my pocket.
No, you would kill everybody.
Don't go out like that, Goose.
I got you, Goosey. Don't worry.
But it makes sense
well
that
done.
Goose would have a grenade in his pocket. Are you joking me?
We made it out
Or,
alive.
you know what feels more, Goose? A fake grenade. So as he passes out, he takes the pin, so the bad guys are like, "Oh fuck," and run. But then it's actually fine.
Them toy grenades.
Gag
I can
grenade,
argue with
yeah.
that.
It's a smoke grenade.
So-
Just anyway.
So, as Sierra, you run over to Goose to start working on patching him up, realizing that he certainly took a fair beating. In fact, all of you are looking a little worse for wear, but you have the time to sit and recover, to reflect on what's going on and what could have happened here. River, I'll say if you want, Yao and Camilla start getting the mech bay back under control, taking control and checking ticket staff on whoever's passed away and whoever they can get over to the med bay for recovery. So I'll say if you want, you can easily slide on over to where the rest of your friends are to like check in with them. So I'll leave you all, with Vela included, in this sort of primary bay right over here where Herda and Goose were sleeping at, next to the mechs and such. And we'll go ahead and just give you all the space to. Sorry, go ahead, please.
Well, I was gonna say before I depart to regroup with everyone and get patched up. Could I investigate the body or her armor or anything?
Yeah, absolutely. I'll let you investigate if you
Well, I
like.
guess I shouldn't refer to her as a body because she's still alive, but
That's fair. Yeah.
No, body
I'll
is
allow
actually
you to go ahead and
appropriate
make a
because
check.
well, she is passed
she's
out.
KO'd. She
Yeah.
is KO'd.
Yeah.
Corpse would be inappropriate.
True.
Yeah, go ahead and roll me a little something, a little like perception or something to get a little investigation or something.
I got a 16.
Let me see what I can counter that with on my end. Let's see. Yeah, you got it. So, as you dig through, you realize what probably you would have came to expect given how the scale of its attack, how well coordinated it was, and how quiet it was all intended to be. She's not carrying anything immediately identifying on her. So you don't find anything like an ID on her or like a record of who she was or anything like that. The only thing that's kind of relevant is as you're shifting through, you kind of undo the bodysuit and the armor somewhat, and you see that on her neck, actually, just kind of under her collarbone, she has a tattoo. It looks to be a sort of ovoid kind of circle, segmented, with a star-like symbol with 2 points angled down at the bottom.
So the icon that we saw on the screen there,
Mm-hmm.
is that by chance the Star League symbol? Star League?
No, it's
Comstar?
it's a lot worse than that.
Comstar.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Which I'm gonna say that's not unsurprising to any of you. Comstar is a communications network.
Mhm.
They maintain and hold up the HPG network across the inner sphere and are a perfectly neutral party who doesn't interfere with any of the Grey Houses in their dealings.
Doesn't interfere.
Why?
At least. To
Doesn't
knowledge.
interfere visibly.
Mm-hmm.
As for
Sounds like they
why,
put some malware on our devices and overheard what we were talking about.
well, I'll leave the scene with you four if you'd like to take a moment to talk about this discussion or this discovery, or if you feel it appropriate, we can just get a nice little hard fade here.
Oh, I feel like a hard fade is suitable here.
Other thoughts?
The reveal of an assassin.
Well,
Yeah. That's
all right
crazy.
then. River, you gaze at the tattoo, and it takes you a moment before you recognize that you've definitely seen that symbol before, emblazoned on various uniforms and HPG stations all across the inner sphere. That symbol belongs to Comstar, formerly the Starleague Communications Bureau, the last frail, tiny remnant of what was once the massive Starleague government. A secret, techno-bureaucratic cult holding the inner sphere hostage for an unknown aim. And as you sit in that knowledge, preparing to bring it to your comrades, there really only sits one strong question in the back of all of your minds. Well, maybe a few. One, how the hell does Comstar have access to an entire elite network of assassins? Two, what else the hell do they have access to? And three, why do they want to use whatever they have access to kill all of you?
Man, I guess that explains why the HPG went down.
Learn it all here next time on Dragon Ball Z.
Since they've done my outros already for me, why don't I just simply pass it around to the players and let them tell me one more time who they are, who they played this evening, where they can be found on the internet, and what other cool things they might have coming up for themselves going forward. So let's go in reverse order and start with Bailey.
Hello, I'm Bailey, or Skips3. I was here playing Sierra Sad. I am going to be helping, actually Foxy and I both are going to be helping a friend on a charity stream the first week of December, starting on December 1st to December 7th.
I think so, yeah.
Yeah, it's on a stream channel that we'll post some links somewhere. Come support us. It's a charity stream for an LGBTQA plus charity in Texas that definitely, as everybody knows in the Americas, that needs more help than ever right now to support LGBTQA plus people, specifically towards health. So if you want to come and hang out and just watch the stream, and that would be super helpful, share it. Or you can donate to the charity itself during the week.
Passing it right on along, over to Rainy.
Hi, hello, my name is Rainy. Or Rainy Keys. You can find me mostly anywhere on the internet with that moniker. If you're looking for me on Instagram, it's rainykeys.art. Anywhere else, you can find my card, rainykeys.carrd.co, for relevant social links, as well as my commissioned prices for art. Outside of that, tonight I have been Herda Bancroft. Your one of a kind, hit him with the butt of a gun, girl.
That is the thing that you did, that's true.
Yes.
Passing it right on along, we're going to throw it over to RJ.
I'm sorry, I wanted to do a bit, but something in the back of my mind said, no, don't do that, that's stupid. Actually, I'll do it anyway.
Animal Crossing? Are you a little Animal Crossing goose?
Little Animal
That's
Crossing
gonna
goose.
join my village?
Sure. Just Goose. Oh, it's Gary. With a little military jacket, and he's the athletic type. Hey everybody, I'm RJ. You can catch me at RJ22 on most social websites. It's the holidays, so I'm pretty much free until we pick back up in many of the games that I participate in. If you want to see me do a wild goose chase in those other games, follow the Blue Sky. That's where I normally retweet.
Yeah. And of course, last but anywhere from least, it's my dearest and most darling Egg Chan.
Yo, that's me. Emily or Eggchan. You can find me on Twitch and Itch as Eggchan or Egg Space Chan on Itch. You can find me here next week as well for the Merc do.
That's the game plan.
Yeah. That's the
Pleasure to
that's the
have
good
you
stuff.
on board. Yeah. And lastly, of course, friends, I'm Young Foxy, aka Big Foxy, also known as your favorite Fox Philly's finest. I'm all over the internet at Young Foxy. It's YUNGFOXXII. Find me on things anywhere you need to. And I'm mostly hanging out right here on Neon Lights Roleplay, so I'll say a couple of things. One, please stick around to the lovely channel that we have in front of you, as we have all kinds of wonderful things happening in the next year coming up upon us. So know that I've been working very hard as much as I can to make sure that we get those things together for you. I also want to once again plug that I, like as mentioned, with Bailey, will be partaking in a charity event held by twitch.tv/the default streamer. It's a good friend of ours who's going to be hosting a charity event for the sake of the Texas Health Action and the Kind Clinic, trying to support LGBTQ youth and health support in the state of Texas in uncertain times in the future ahead of us. It's a really cool event. The friend reached out to us and we're just like, hey, can you help us out with this if you want to? There's going to be a whole week full of different events and teams getting points through different events and games. So please come take part. Even if you don't come see for either of our streams, just come and hang out, offer some support, donate if you can. It would be a really awesome and helpful cause. Otherwise, please stay locked in right here to Neon Lights Roleplay. If you want to hang out with us, there's our socials popping up a chat where you can find out everything that we're doing. And our YouTube channel where you can find any of our prior games and streams. If you think what we do is really cool, want to hang out with other cool like-minded people who prioritize the stories that we tell, our Discord link is right there in the chat next to you. You can hang out and join that. We pick our cats for our chats for our games from our Discord. So if you want to take part in things that we do, that's the best place to do so. With that said, and with all of my yapping aside, we have been Neon Lights Roleplay. This has been the Mercenary Do, and you have all been incredible. Have yourselves a wonderful night. Night, everybody.